Quiet in the room, you guys. Sit down. So yeah, this free PBR, in case you guys don't know, free PBR, we will be passing it out to help you guys, facilitate getting drunk easier, because getting drunk helps. We have a big headliner for tonight, special headliner. Anytime I book a headliner, I try extra hard to get people to come. His name is Brian Sweeney. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Thank you. Usually people don't clap when I say the headliner. Like I say some name and it's like, okay, take your word for it. Even Bill Cruz. I said Bill Cruz. Like I guess he's like one of the most well known in the scene. Like people are like, I don't fucking care about that guy, but he killed. And so yeah, Brian will kill. And I already did the intro, but not for the internet because I restarted it. So I'm just gonna pretend that.
Do it again.
So this is episode 13 of Friday Open Mic Webcast. OnTim.com, I produced this, and the only thing I really have to say is that there's a donation cup in the back that goes straight to the hosts.
Yeah.
The headliner gets on. Ray always remembers to say yes. Don't forget to say that. Right? I'm not saying it's poor. I'm just saying I'm a nice guy. For lying. He said I was lying. You did it the last time. That's why. It's whatever. Chocolate milk.
Why are you still lying? This is not chocolate milk.
I'm just making up lies as I go, aren't I? That's not chocolate milk. You're right. That is some sort of delicious mocha.
Coffee drink. Enjoy my coffee. Okay.
All right, and this is the part of the night where I say we have two hosts for you guys who will be facilitating the list. First host is our legendary comedian, absurdist comedian, I guess you would call him, Ray Hollow.
Yeah!
And he's coming up right now.
Yay,
All right, thanks. Thanks, everybody, for that warm welcome. What the fuck happened? Oh, God. I'm very sensitive to things that are going on because I quit the old weed.
Oh. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I quit weed earlier today, and so I'm very sensitive to, just every noise. This was a few days ago. Yeah. All right. Well, so everybody doing all right?
Yeah.
Everybody doing good? We got a good crowd going? All right. So, I'll tell you, start at the beginning. When I was a little child, I used to throw fits whenever I didn't get my way. Yes, I did. And Fitz was a good cat. But he'd still be with us if my mom didn't leave that window open. I really loved Fitz. Had to throw him around. No, I had a very confusing childhood because I never knew if my parents really loved me a lot or if they wanted me gone. Because they'd buy me gifts all the time, but there were things like sleeping bags and compasses and train tickets. And I remember thinking, what is this shit? I'm one. Hey, I think I may have broken the high jumping record. I can't be for sure because my head hit the ceiling fan, but man, was I high. Yeah. I was very high when I did that. Good high jumping. Yeah. So I saw Gary Sinise on a billboard looking very unhappy. And I said, would somebody please untie Gary Sinise from that billboard? It's not looking good. Yep. Older women, they're looking good. People are saying things about older women. Have you heard the vibe going on? Have you heard the vibe? No one hears a vibe. They're playing the vibes. That's retarded. Yeah, older women, they're looking real good. They say that 60 is the new 40. So 60's looking good, and dead is the new 80. So dead's looking good, you know. Hey, how old's that bitch? She's dead. She looks good. Looks real good. So whenever I go to the gym, I always go running after I lift weights, because I don't have a membership. Gotta get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh boy, I don't know what this is. This is not a note with lists of jokes. Something else. I just keep looking at it. All right, it's mine. I didn't know. I donated some money to an organization recently. The abused animals. I donated money to. I saw the commercial with the animals, with the crying, and do animals cry? Is that a thing? Well, I donated, and I accidentally donated to the wrong organization. I meant to donate to the ASPCA, which is the American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. I accidentally donated to the ASFBCA, which is the American Society for Full-Blown Cruelty to Animals. And now every week, in my honor, they lower a picture of Richard Gere's anus in a gerbil cage. So, just to freak him out. You remember that Richard Gere story? Yeah. I am very poor. I am very poor. Whenever I open my wallet, a moth flies out of it, and I say, "Oh no, that moth ate my money." And my friend pays for my meal, and I run around the restaurant with my moth net, trying to catch my wallet moth. You know, do you remember Bob Ross, the guy in PBS? Yeah. I used to. Yeah, you love Bob Ross? Yeah, you look a little like Bob Ross. It's the tone, the skin tone. He was the curly-haired painter on. He wasn't black. He was a curly-haired painter. Are you black? You're black. Right. Sometimes, once in a while. The curly-haired painter on PBS who would demonstrate painting landscapes, and I used to, every Sunday I would stand in front of the TV with my canvas and my paints, and I would paint what I saw on the TV. So now I have a huge collection of paintings of Bob Ross painting landscapes. So it's not a keeper. Yep. I'll just tell you about this dream that I had real quick, and then we'll get to the next comedian. I had this dream that it was a very stressful dream. I was still in school, and I had an octopus paper due, a paper about an octopus that was due. And I woke up from this dream screaming like, "Oh no, my octopus paper is due. What am I going to do?" And my girlfriend tried to comfort me. And I was like, "You don't understand. I have a 20-page college thesis due on the octopus, and the only thing I know is that it has 8 vaginas." And she said, "Well, don't worry about it, because I can help you with that paper, because I also have 8 vaginas." And then I looked over at my girlfriend, and there were 8 Mexicans fucking each of my girlfriend's vaginas. 8 in each. So there were 64 Mexicans fucking my girlfriend. And I woke up from that. Yeah, there were 8 in each vagina. I woke up from that dream like, "Oh my God, there's a lot of Mexicans." And then I went to the Shed Aquarium and fucked a squid. All my jokes end with me fucking a squid. You gotta fuck a squid. That's advice for you, buddy. You asked for advice. Fuck a squid. Fuck an old squid. That's all you gotta do. All right, we're just warming up here, but everybody ready for a comedy show? Yeah. times have I hosted this thing?
At least 6 times.
And I have not gotten better at it. Getting worse and worse at hosting somehow. Oh, that's a nice speaker. All right, I won't get lost in that.
Ah, jeez.
Hello? Okay. All right. There's ringing in the ears. I'm just about to do it again. There's no way to look at the list without that happening.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea to put the list right by the thing. All right. It looks like Herman Weldman. Is Herman Weldman here?
Oh, that sounds anything like what it should say.
Oh, you're right. Gwyneth Paltrow? Is Gwyneth Paltrow here? All right.
No show, haha.
Lol.
Oh, Gwyneth. Oh, here we go. Crystal Pepper, ladies and gentlemen. Crystal Pepper. There
Crystal
she is.
Pepper.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi. It's super cold, man. April, happy springtime, and it's freezing in Chicago. Keep my jacket on for this one. What is it? 6 minutes? 5 minutes? I'll make it snappy, maybe. So the last time I was here, I asked, as a prima donna as I am, to turn the volume off, and we're just gonna keep that volume on tonight because I was fired 2 days ago, bitches. So, I'm very, very pleased to keep this sound recording present to the World Wide Web, and forever it will be available to our internet collections all over our porn collections and whatever else collections. I just like ants. I like to keep a collection of ant videos. My aunts, like my Aunt Macy, yeah, like that's not what we're here to talk about, people. So I wrote a couple of things about these terrorists. I just wanted to throw that out there, and then we're going to talk about being unemployed. How do you like them apples?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think about that suspect number 2? I think that as number 2, if he didn't already develop an inferiority complex in the past 5 days of being hunted, I wonder if that's going to be a defense during a terrorist trial. What do you think? I kind of hope not. Right? Like, oh, I had to go hard because I was number 2. He had to prove himself. I don't know. Freaking Austin Powers. Just bear with me. It just came to me. It just came to me. Let's see if it came to you. We'll see. Anyway, so how about this? Next idea, pressure cookers. Did I just see them drop off the wedding registries like worldwide in the last 24 hours or what? Nobody's getting married in here. That's why you're not laughing, you fucking lonely motherfuckers. That's right. That's all right. Keep dreaming. I have some bridal magazines. Yeah, right. No, all right. So here we go. So I was here last time in February. I had a really nice rant. I hope that you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I was ranting to you about how miserable it is to work with lawyers, and specifically the lawyers in Chicago. That was awesome. Awesome. Super therapeutic. I don't fucking need your therapist recommendations. Keep them. So I got fired from that fucking horseshit job on Wednesday. You know that? It was great. I go in. Thank you. That's not even a joke. The joke is my life. So I went in, and it was like this nondescript room, and it was like, you know, my boss, and it was like this HR person. And as they're going through the spiel of how apparently I'd had many discussions and warnings and did not improve to the level of whatever desired performance, that it effective immediately I would be terminated. Anybody ever been in that position? It's like, what do you think? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest on like a cool factor? I felt like it was pretty fucking badass. I haven't been fired like that before. I never had. The thing is that she never invited me to have a performance meeting. So I was sitting there trying to imagine in what her vision one of those meetings would have looked like. Since on a piece of paper with black letters, white paper, it said I'd had many of these discussions with her, and apparently I didn't live up to them. What do you do about that? You're already being terminated. It never fucking happened. So all you got to do is just be like, oh, thank you very much. So I said, okay. And then the HR person starts to tell me about, you have the luxury of having your benefits until the end of the month. Congratulations! Good job. I already made the money in order to have it paid, so kiss my ass. So I was like, okay. I hope that you didn't think that my okay to her piece of paper with the black letters on white paper that said we had many discussions, I hope you didn't think that that okay was an acquiescence to that ever happening, right? Like, not to split hairs, but that shit never fucking happened, except I didn't do the S or the F bomb, but we'll get there. So I, was like, this is the final thing, it's already happened, I don't know what the problem is, but it's never been, nobody ever told me, fine. My boss, at that point, former now, she looks away. She looks away. She's a fucking boss. She's a firm-wide, it's like fancy pants job, firm-wide job, and she looks away. She was on her heels. I guess the moral of the story I'd like you to walk away is that you just say whatever the fuck you want, man. If you're ever in that situation, that's a 10 on that cool scale. That's a motherfucking 10. Because that shit never fucking happened. Those discussions never happened. And all you gotta do is just call them on it. And all they do is look away. You may as well go out like a motherfucking, baller. Because it never happened. So that's the deal. I get to be on unemployment. Are you jealous?
Yes.
Alright. I'll work on it. In other news, I'm not a terrorist. Not yet. Now that I'm on unemployment, maybe I should reconsider. I'll have more time to think about these things. Terrorists of open mic bitches. Alright, is that 6? I don't mean to bore you.
You got another...
55 seconds and counting.
Exactly.
Yes, and. This is Chicago after all. Alright, so that's it. I'm passing. Who's next? Ray's next! Can't do a Bean impression.
Mr. B?
Oh, Bane. Oh, okay. I thought you said it like Mr. Bean.
Too much of a compliment.
Oh, God. That'd be too much of a compliment. Mr. Bean, he's a good-looking man. You know, women often fantasize about Mr. Bean, isn't that right?
Dad, I got that shit, man. I said 6
That was a great performance. Give it up for Crystal Peppers. Crystal Pepper. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'm sorry. Is that your real name?
No, I did a follow Friday for you on Twitter, but you didn't respond.
I knew that wasn't your real name. Your name is, I'm in a bad position.
No, exactly. Don't worry.
I
My
fucking
name
forgot
is
it.
whatever you want, baby.
No, Herman Melville. You can read me Moby Dick.
And then.
What? Oh. We got a chemistry going here. Me and,
What's her name?
yeah, so, no. Michael, did you want to get up here, or, I was waiting for you under the...
Best intro ever, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Woo! Woo-hoo! Hot dog. Hot dig. How you guys doing? Everybody having a good time? You guys having a good old time. Oh, my dog. I had a pretty big beard, and it got a little crazy. It got a little too thick for my own good. Just like my boner. You slow bitch. No. I'm sorry. You can do it. You can do it to me now.
Yeah, they never know.
You can do it to me if you want. Okay, all right. We're cool. We're cool. We'll be.
I'll see you outside.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Ray, I need you to have my back, buddy. So I grew a real thick facial hair, and it got a little too crazy, and eventually I had to shave with the straight razor, just like my daddy taught me. Because while your dad, Kevin Mosley, was teaching you how to fucking macrame a sweater and breastfeed, my old man was teaching me how to shave with a straight razor. He taught me how to punch a goat in the face. He's a badass. He's like, you always put your thumb in there, and if it breaks, you just deal with it. So thanks, dude. At one time, I came out of the bathroom in my parents' house. I was like, oh, man, I just shat a brick. And he's like, oh, yeah? And he goes in the bathroom. 4 minutes later, he comes out with a bucket, and there's a wet brick in there. He's like, that's how you shit a brick.
You go outside and do some man shit. Fat little pussy. When I saw him drill a hole into a full-grown redwood tree that was about that big, and he made sweet, tender love to that tree for 9 hours. The coolest thing I'd ever seen. Burning that tree to the ground. We never saw that tree. I saw him at one time at a wedding. He got so hammered drunk he shat his pants on the dance floor, and he said, "I meant to do that." And everyone applauded. You know what I'm talking about. Don't be a weirdo.
That's not what I want. I did not want to sit here for this. Every he stole my spot.
Well, you guys can work it out outside. We're all gonna brawl. I heard what you said. We'll all just take our shirts off. So my dad, he didn't even change his bridges. Kept dancing the rest of the night away. You know what I'm saying? Drove the whole family home.
I was coming for the high five.
No, dude, just chill the fuck out. We're just all right, okay. Yeah, everything's cool. It's just high fives, man. I thought you were gonna like chop my face off. No. My old man wears overall. Whenever my old man's fucking women, which is always, he wears full jean overalls, nothing else. They all get shaved. They go home walking like this, shaved thighs. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna high five you. You get too worked up. I need you to relax with me, buddy. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking.
That one freaked me out. That last year.
Aw.
Just love five more.
Yeah. My father finally decided to come kill himself. He was a very happy man. Thought this planet was too damn gay. Too damn gay for his hard, badass. So you need to be very patient with me here. This takes a minute to explain. This is how he killed himself. He took all of his money, which was tons, and he rented out about 200 meters of highway for himself. And then he bought a giant cinder block, a huge, like, 3-ton cinder block at the end of one highway, and then a giant ramp at the other end. And he got, like, one of those, like, really cheap plastic Ducati motorcycles that, like, it's just an engine and plastic. Like, it's the most dangerous shit you've ever heard in your life. It's like, good luck! Sorry, I guess. I'm gonna consult a mortician before you start doing and then he attached long 200-yard or 199-yard string of barbed wire made into a noose, and then super glued his whole body to the motorcycle with the noose around his neck. Everyone? Can you imagine this?
Yeah.
It's a lot to explain. So then he drives that motorcycle with the barbed wire attached to the thing, and he gets right up to the ramp. And when he gets to the edge of the ramp, the noose cuts his head off. The body gets pulled back because it's tethered to the concrete thing, which I mentioned. And his body and the motorcycle get pulled back, but his head gets severed, gets launched into fucking outer space, going 140 miles per hour. It's not fucking orbit. That's where my old man is. No, joking, stupid. How you doing good, Louis Buds?
Yeah, damn Skippy.
Damn Skippy. That's what I always said. You doing good, Ray?
No.
Aw.
I'm not gonna high five you. I don't want you getting all worked up. How's it? I'm just kidding, buddy. Wow, my God. You want to come up here and give me a hug?
Yeah.
You gonna like stab me or something? Never mind. Why don't we just keep this fun train moving along?
I will.
He will say.
I'll get you out there.
Romance.
Give him a hug. Make friends. Make nice. Feel good.
You guys know that this is my big closer. This is what I kill him with. Then I hug everybody and me and this guy go fight outside. No, I'm just kidding. You're the one who said that. Did you know that the Harpo International headquarters are located in Chicago?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Here's another fun fact.
Obviously. Yeah.
Right, Toads. It was funny, when I met your brother, I thought that was just like a stage persona, like, like, what's up? And then I met you, I was like, what's going on here?
No, that's just how we,
Yeah.
we're just like, from north side family from Chicago.
Yeah, and like Danny Callis too, he just like, I grew up in a steel mill, Danny Callis, busting balls since I was young. Like, where do you guys getting like bad fights like every weekend? I'm gonna make fun of you. Yeah.
More power to you. You got live material there, brother.
He just wants to see your shirt off.
Here's another thing. Did you know Harpo Studios spelled backwards is big fat loud bitch? I was in the audience. You know what I got? 4 months subscription to O Magazine. Not even a full year. me got a card twice. 2 different ladies.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying The Color Purple is a terrible movie. Or maybe it's awesome. I don't know. I've never seen it. It's good?
I thought so.
Tough to watch.
It's I guess, I don't know. My beef isn't with Spielberg, it's with Whoopi. And Whoopi! She owes me $30. Our next comic. He'll, in about 3 or 4 weeks, I haven't really figured it out, he'll be co-hosting with me at the Blarney Stone Tavern. Or maybe just Blarney Stone, I'm not really sure. Give it up for Pat Pope!
Alright. How's everyone doing tonight?
Great.
So guys, girls have balls.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Dude,
First one up.
okay, no, they do. I've seen these girls walk around like in weather like this wearing skirts, and all I can think is, man, that chick's got some balls. I mean, I am like wearing, I got, you know, long underwear on, if that's what they're called for a moment, but I got long underwear on, fucking hoodie, you know, big flannel jacket, and there's girls walking next to me with like, you know, those like high heels on. You can like still see their ankles, and all I can think is, man, that chick's got some balls, you know. So I was walking down the street today, and this girl was walking next to me, and she was wearing like this long, like flowing skirt. And all I can think is, man, good thing that's a big skirt. Otherwise, you can see her balls. Alright. You guys know what an onomatopoeia is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually.
You said
Thank
it
you.
right. Yeah.
The other night I tried to make up the word and everyone knew it. Anyways, onomatopoeia, that's when a word sounds like what it is. So like moo, you know, that's a cow mooing, or bark sounds like a dog barking. And NAMBLA sounds like a child predator. Right? Like when you hear NAMBLA, you're like, oh man, that is a child predator right there. Their logo too. If you guys have you guys ever seen NAMBLA's logo? Okay, it's like really. I actually looked up the font too today. It's in it's in Comic Sans. So anyone who knows what Comic Sans is knows that is like the birthday card type. And NAMBLA, their font is Comic Sans. And I'll say this about NAMBLA. They could not have picked a better acronym. So guys, I was watching CBS the other day, and they're doing a segment about medicinal marijuana. And they had the experts on talking about medicinal marijuana. Can any of these guys keep a straight face when they're asked a question? Like, throughout the entire interview, they're just giggling like a fifth grader in sex ed. So they're asking, you know, hey, what's your strain of weed and what's it good for? The guy's like, oh, this is Thunderfuck. It's good for cancer. What's the strain and what's it good for? Oh, this is Daddy Dick. It's real good for glaucoma. It's the names really that get me about medicinal marijuana. And they always say it's, you know, it makes you eat. You know, that's why you got to smoke. It makes you eat. If you really want to eat when you're sick, get drunk. Dude, when I get drunk, I can out-eat a pregnant chick, no problem. You know, most guys like, most guys when they wake up in the morning after a night of drinking, like, oh God, I hope I didn't fuck that girl. And I'm like, oh God, I hope I didn't put cream cheese on my pizza. I will cock block myself for some food when I've been drinking. You know, I'll be in bed with a girl and she'll be like, so what do you want me to do to you? Stick a $3 slices of peanuts in my mouth. And that fills you up? Or, fuck, man. That was a punchline to that one. I'll keep going. And that turns you on? No, it fills me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've done some major fat ass shit when I've been drinking. Like some shit. I can't even believe I did. I once ate 3 frozen pizzas in one night. Like sitting after sitting. This is probably the best story about me getting drunk and eating a lot of food. It's when I was in college. I showed up to this guy's house across the street from mine. He was having a party. I didn't really know him, but I was like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna go party. And I asked these guys for some food, and they're like, yeah, man, go ahead. And I remember having one bowl of spaghetti, and then I blacked out. But I woke up, and everyone was like, oh man, you should have seen how much spaghetti you ate last night. And I'm like, first of all, where the fuck am I? And but like, man, and everyone, like, people just kept pouring into this house, like, dude, you should seen how much spaghetti you ate. I swear to God, I ate probably like 3 pounds of spaghetti in one sitting. And they're like, yeah, you know, he had one bowl, and we were like, yeah, you know, that's cool. And then he asked for a second bowl, and we're like, yeah, well, you know, this is our dinner. And then by the 5th bowl, we were just seeing if we could keep going. So, back to the jokes. I already did name one. Yeah. Taxes! Who here did their taxes this year? Yeah, this is how I did my taxes. I almost didn't do them, but I did do them, and this is how I did them. I did them by hand. I intentionally misspelled my name. I did them really legible because I owed money. And this is being broadcast. If I got the IRS. I purposely misspelled everything on there. And then I just wrote really illegible. And then before I mailed it or dropped it in the mail, I put it in the mud, stepped on it, with the hopes that whoever was reading my tax return, or whoever's going to read my tax return this year is... I made sure, I should have mentioned this, I made sure my social security number was spelled right, that way I can get filed, but anyways. With the hopes that whoever files it is just going to think I'm a fucking moron and let me slide. And that's my set.
Yeah! Right, Pat. There he is. Pat Pope, give it up. Yes. Yes. We love him. So, you hear about that Justin Bieber, the whole fiasco with the Anne Frank thing? You hear about that?
Yeah.
I didn't. Anybody want to fill me in? Something about Anne Frank? No. I think he said he wrote in her book, or wrote in some book at the Anne Frank Museum that he wishes that she would have been a believer or something?
Yeah, believer. So her fans, his fans.
Believer?
Yeah, believer.
Believer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all following.
They're all following? Wait, what? Yeah. I didn't get it, but I smiled. Yeah, I don't have a joke for that, but I just thought I'd mention that whole believer story. Anybody got a joke on that one?
No, you better believe
No one? You better believe it. I like it.
High five.
Thanks for the assist.
My pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like your Pippin to your Jordan. Chicago!
What did you talking about?
Yeah. Things have gone bad. Oh my God. This is a disaster. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Thank God. I always feel better with a black man in the room. All right. Well, anyway, Justin Bieber, I went and saw him in concert. You wouldn't believe that, would you? I saw Justin Bieber in concert, and I did not go just to masturbate. I actually went to listen to the music. Yeah, but when you play that song, Baby, Baby, I just had to whip out my penis and blow a splooge load right up on that stage. Yeah. Had to do it. not do it. The whole front row was filled with like 50 guys over 30, and when he hit that high note on Baby Baby, you know, and he said, Baby Baby, everybody just was masturbating, and they just blew their splooge all over Justin Bieber's covered in splooge, and he was like, oh no, oh God, I'm covered in splooge, Usher, help me. And Usher was like, all right, let me just put my dick away and I'll be right there. And then Usher, ushered him off stage. I'm a believer. So, I don't know, I got nothing. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes.
What?
Oh, that was you. That was him?
Yeah, that was-
Everybody, that was him.
One thing I always forget to say is that you get 6 minutes. That's always something I always forget to say. And I always also forget to ask the host to time it. Are you timing it at all?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank you, because I
I'm
can't.
timing it.
I don't have a phone and shit.
So far, we're at 21 minutes.
For me?
No, not
For the whole show.
For the whole show.
That's it? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new comic coming up. Brand new to the scene.
And it's actually his first time, so let's laugh. Let's laugh around. Oh.
How did I fucking know that?
Yeah, that was a good
Is he
guess.
really brand new to the scene?
Yes.
I was going to do a little joke, and I said something true. Alrighty. Well, here we go. This guy is... I can't read it. Hold on.
Just say the first name, man. That's it. Just say the first name, second name.
I'm going to get red. I'm going to get red. I'm going to get red. Seriously, her name? Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar Carvajal. Oscar Carvajal.
That was a very good pronunciation. Anyway, I'm a new comedian. My name is Oscar. I think everything's going well so far. I've only been booed off stage twice. Anybody, welcome to my third performance. Welcome everyone here. Off the top, I like to say that I'm an atheist, and it's not because I don't believe in God. It's just I think it's easier than being nice to people. For example, I do something douchey. They be like, oh, look at that fucking douchebag. Well, he doesn't even believe in God, so I guess we'll let it slide. What kind of morals does he have anyway? And then let it slide, But I don't kid myself, I don't fool myself. I know that it's a very religious country. A poll came out about a year and a half ago that said that 77% of American adults believe in angels. 77%. And the other 23 are non-delusional, logical people, I'm assuming, because I don't even know. And I talk a lot of shit about religion, but I pay my dues. I grew up Catholic. I was baptized. I got my first communion. I was molested by the local priest, all the local Catholic things. And we, in America, we like to think we're a very diverse nation, and we have like a lot of religions, a lot of different denominations. But that's a lie. We're really just a Christian country. That's what we are. We're a Christian country. We're dominated by Christians. And yeah, every year I hear about this so-called war on Christmas. They say there's a war on Christmas. A war is the word they use, war. I think that's a very extreme way of describing changing Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays, don't you think? I don't know, that's what I think. And we in America, we're getting really dumb as a nation. We're getting very dumb. And that's not a religious fault, we're just getting dumb. It's just there's so many alternatives to learning. For example, we can read a book about why the executive branch has gained so much power in the past 10 years, or we can watch this new reality show called Incest. A man's journey to nail his sister. Sounds interesting. I guess I'll give it a watch. Sounds interesting. And and we're addicted to our TVs, to our computers, but especially to our cell phones. We're all addicted to our cell phones. There was about a month and a half ago in New York, there was this man who was in the subway. He got pushed off the platform, and nobody helped him. All people did was take out their cell phones and started uploading, recording videos. They started taking pictures. And I was thinking to myself, what has to happen in this country for us to stop thinking about our cell phones? We see a man dying, and the first thing we do is, that'll make a good screensaver. I'll upload it on Facebook, get a bunch of likes, a few good comments here and there, And as you can tell right now from my accent and my skin color, I'm a white supremacist. But actually, I wasn't born in this country, and I don't consider myself American, so, and especially, I'm not into like American sports, for example. I'm not into like baseball at all, like, it's boring ass sport to me. But we're in Chicago, so I'll buy, like what's up with these Cubs, like, these Cubs, they blame their lack of championships on the GOAT, This story sounds so normal and so familiar to us because we're Chicagoans, but if you imagine explaining this story to someone who's never heard this before. This year we have bad pitching, poor batting average, we have made a few key errors, but it was the GOAT. It was the GOAT. We didn't win because of the GOAT, If you analyze this profoundly, it was the GOAT. And there was in every team, in any sport, there's a lot of bandwagon fans and a lot of true fans. But even the true fans are not qualified experts to give an intelligent opinion on the team. The other day they were doing interviews outside the United Center, and they interviewed this chick like, what's your name? Like, oh, Katie, like, oh, so what do you like about the Bulls? What do you like about the Bulls this season? Like, I like Derrick Rose. So what did you like about Derrick Rose this season? Oh, I like that he was so cute. That's the word from the United Center. Go back to you, Brian. It's so mind-boggling. No matter what, though, I love Chicago. I love living here. You see things here that are very interesting. The other day I was driving by a liquor store, and I saw my 16-year-old cousin outside the liquor store trying to persuade somebody 21 or older to buy him some alcohol. So I walked over to him, and I gave him a lecture on how alcohol can ruin his life. I took his money and I bought a 12-pack for myself. But I remember, I used to be that 16-year-old kid back then. I used to be a 16-year-old kid standing outside liquor stores, trying to get someone to buy me beer. I remember my dad telling my mom, like, don't give your son any more money. He's just going to waste it on beer. He's not going to do anything productive with it. I was a 16-year-old Mexican kid in Chicago. What was I going to do productive with it? What was I going to do? Was I going to start my own law firm?
Yeah.
Was I going to invest in my own manufacturing company? Was I going to sign up for those Zumba lessons that I've been needing to take? But alcoholism, it runs in my family. I had an uncle who lost his job, and his wife left him because of his drinking problem. And my mom said the other day, someone should tell him to stop. And I was thinking to myself, is that why he keeps drinking? Because he doesn't know that he has the option to stop? Someone should tell him in that sense, someone should tell him, like, why does this genius idea did not occur to us earlier? I could picture that intervention, like, come here, sit down, my uncle all drunk, he drove to the intervention, he crashed on his way there, but he tried to reinforce, positive reinforcement, like, oh, I saw you crash your car on the way here. That's good, your car needs some remodeling anyways, Your front bumper was my least favorite part of the car anyways. And that's it, I don't know how much
You're excellent. I loved it. Thank you. You're right. We do play everything on that code. We do, right? My dad's like, comes home unemployment. The goat! My mom's like, the goat! Like, Poppy, the goat! Very Mexican in my family. We put it on the deal, That's like, oh yeah, what was your impression of an interview with the United Center? It's like, hey, what did you say? What did the girl say? Derrick Rose is cute. What do you like? Oh, Derrick Rose. It's like, this is how we all talk here. I don't know. That's massively racist. Jews love money. You're all back on board. Yeah, right? I'm Jewish. I'll say what I want. What's that?
And they're on the media.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Some CNN guy actually said that on a radio thing, like fire go. Is David Metz here?
Was he actually signed up?
Yeah, Dave Marr. I apologize. Dave Marr?
Yeah. I don't see him.
Alright, fuck him. He'll get up in 6 minutes. Oh, this next guy. Hey, this next guy, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Give it up for Louis Uller.
Yeah!
Louis. Louis Lutz. Yeah.
Buffalo. He's getting stronger, too.
Yeah, let me tell you, this Jake Cutler, he stinks. See, the Bears, if they would have had, let me tell you, like Steve McMichael, remember him? If he was quarterbacking this team, they would have beat the Packers a couple years ago and gotten the Super Bowl winning. What's up, everybody? My name is Lou. Some of you guys might know my little brother, Bobby Buds. He does these things. He walks around. He's even more blue collar than I am. So I gotta give a shout out, my man Andrew, my boy Dan. These are my peoples. Give him a shout out to all of them.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd Pat go? Pat.
Oh, he left.
Oh man, I was about to how I am because he works right down the street from me, so I was gonna talk about like good lunch places around us, but I can't do that no more. So I'll tell you something. So we're out here, it's Friday night, everyone's feeling good, and I can't wait. I'm having fun here, but I can't wait to get out of here later down tonight. I'm going to this great bar. It's really classy. You can tell it's classy because all of the bartenders wear suits and ties. The place is called John Barleycorn. If you guys have ever been there, all the bartenders and bouncers and shit wear like suits and ties, yet it's the dirtiest fucking place in the whole city. They're walking around with their suits and ties and they're like all dressed up and like, oh shit, there's throw up on the floor again, throw up on the floor. And of course, when you're waiting in this long ass line with all the other dickheads in fucking Wrigleyville, there's the guy who's the big bouncer who's checking IDs and he's got the little headset on, the little earpiece. What the fuck is he? All right, everything's good out here. Yeah, we have a line of douchebags out here. What's going on with you, Bill? All right, yeah, I'm on the floor. I see a lot of people dancing. This guy is all rubbing up on this girl. Yeah, it's good. Jason, how are you in the bathroom? Yeah, there's definitely throw up in the bathroom. Someone threw up in the bathroom again. We are gonna have to have someone look at that. Roger, over to you. That's like, you ain't no Secret Service guy, whatever. But the one thing that me and my friends love when we go to John Barleycorn is we play these games. The first game is who can dance like a douchebag the most to get some black chick to dance with you first. Because, look, if you're a white guy and you dance like an asshole, black chicks will dance with you in a second. Second thing is, it's kind of a game, it's based on trust, but who can dance with a girl the longest and not get a boner? It's kind of like the honor system. You grind up and you see who can grind on some girl's, booty or whatever, and not get a boner the quickest. I always lose. I get a boner, sometimes. You go. You know what I'm saying? You go. Let me tell you something. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Hey, I was on the train the other day, and I realized something. Davey, what up, man? Okay, like, white people, we do some weird things. And, like, okay, I always kind of, that's right. I always kind of compare white people to, like, America. Where America, we do some stupid things, but still America's my favorite country. Like, I've only lived in America. I've been to only 2 other countries. There's one country I was in, I don't know what it was called. It was, like, all hot. And, like, I don't know what it was, but, like, the people there, they, like, I couldn't really understand what they were saying, and they had these things, like, the things you see at Taco Bell? They were everywhere. I don't know what it was called, but they all, like, it was high shit down there. They had, like, the taco things were, like, everywhere, so I don't know what that place is called. And there was this other place where they spoke English, but they said all weird and stuff, like, I had to get on this plane or whatever, and, like, I was trying to talk to people, and I'm, like, talking to them, and they're like, hello, and welcome to Sky Sports News. Chelsea and Liverpool, the semi-final, second leg live from Stamford Bridge. I don't know what that place is called, but like, so I liked America more than those other countries, but yet Americans, we still do some weird things, like when we Instagram pictures of waiting at the CTA Brown line. Who gives a shit? Like, okay, we Instagram some things, like, I want to see what food you're eating. I want to see what stadium you're at for the game. I want to see what you open mic. I don't give a fuck that, look at me, waiting at the Paulina station. Another dumb thing that we as Americans do is checking in on Foursquare at a fucking gas station. As lame as Foursquare is, it's okay if you're at this restaurant. Oh, Andrew's at this Las Fuentes restaurant. Dan's at the Metro for this concert. I don't give a fuck if you checked into Circle K to get a fucking icy pop and fill up your gas. So Americans, we do some dumb stuff, and it's kind of like white people. White people do some dumb stuff. Like white people to me, they're not the best race, they're just my favorite. I'm not a white supremacist. I'm more of a white
forest. I prefer white. But okay, let me tell you something else. Like, we do some things like right now today. Do you know how many white people went outside today in a shirt, short-sleeve shirts and shorts? What the fuck is wrong with you? They're all there trying to say, yeah, I'm from Chicago and I'm not gonna take this gold anymore. Let me tell you. I'm like, hell no. I'm gonna be getting up in that suit. I'm wearing a jacket and everything. So like, yeah, I'm not, like I'm saying, I'm not a white supremacist. I will say this one thing about white supremacists. You ever watch on the History Channel and like they got the Nazi thing going on, the neo-Nazi people? They're showing the neo-Nazis and they're having like their meeting in their campground or whatever, and everyone's looking like, oh my God, look at those Nazis. They're saluting Hitler. They're burning American flags. They've got a big Nazi poster in the back. They've got pictures of Hitler. This is scary. And the one thing I'm looking at is like, yeah, but check out that barbecue, man. And all the Nazi parties, you ever seen this? I'm like, yo, they got ribs, they got burgers, they got bratwurst. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, them Nazi parties, you know, they could be a little bit of jam time. I might get murdered if they find out I'm a Jewish person. I might get fired, killed if they find out, like, I'm not down with the cause. But shit, for some good, you know, pork chops, I'll shave my head and do a couple of suits or something. Thank you guys, everybody, so much. My name is Lou. Follow me at Lou Euler on Twitter.
Woo! Show me those guns.
Alright, Louis Euler, what are you doing with your pants? I don't know. That's weird, man. Alright, all the hugging and the pant grabbing, that's some gay shit. Alright, I don't know, what's he doing? He's a gay man. No, I'm just kidding. What? So my dad got raped. My dad was raped in jail. I feel partially responsible because I was the one doing time. My dad was raped in the visitor's room. I said, Dad, put down the phone. Deal with the raping and put me back in my cell. I don't want to look at that. Jesus. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Cool. All right. Are you tripping? What are you tripping on? What's your name? I forgot.
No.
I'll remember it, and then I'll say it, and then you'll remember it and tell it back.
You seem to have like a fresh look going right now.
I got a fresh look?
You're looking fresh.
Just kicks.
What?
You're
Give me a
looking-
fresh
You don't
look?
have to paint.
You got like a nice gloss to you today.
I got a gloss?
You don't have to paint.
Have you seen me before?
No.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever...
That's weird.
I just have a nice gloss, just for... Okay, thank you.
Aw.
Thanks. Feel very good. Feel very good. Feel very good. Feel good, right? Good, great. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I do this thing? That was an effect. Not my voice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more comments coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something funny. It's not that funny, but tell me what you think of this. Michael Shapiro? Maybe I should tell you when he's in the room. I don't want to. I'll wait for him. It's on my mind. It's bothering me. I sat next to him and he said, I don't like you when you're not smoking weed. You're too lucid. You're too lucid. What does that mean?
With it.
I think lucid's a good thing.
Yeah.
Means life, yeah.
Yeah, so I felt good about that, but he said he didn't like me about it. What's the deal with that? You know what I mean? Just fucking kidding. I love him. He's a good man. All right, way to make things weird. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't bring someone up on that. All right. Oh, fuck. You know what's bugging me? I've just sucked so many dicks for speed.
Yeah!
I've sucked so many dicks. So many dicks for speed. It wasn't even a DVD, it was a VHS copy. Oh my God, the dicks. Oh my God, the dicks. I just have them flowing in my mind, dick after dick after dick. Wish I was gay or my VCR worked. One or the other. I'd be happy just to see the film. All right. I don't think I'm lucid. I think I'm depressed. I think that's what he meant. I'm not lucid. I'm just very depressed. And to him, that's like lucid. 'Cause he doesn't. I'm shining. I'm glistening. What was I?
Glowy.
Glossy.
Glossy.
Okay. I like your scarf.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do we have a gay vibe going there? Is that a gay vibe?
I don't feel it.
Everybody knows there's some gay
I
vibe.
don't feel the game.
I don't feel it either. Yeah, I definitely don't feel it. There's nothing gay between us. No, there's nothing.
Just another man making
Just-
another remark on another man's appearance.
Just talking about glistening and shit.
That's what's up.
That's all it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another comic coming up. One of my favorites, a female.
Ow!
Where's? Oh, right there. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite. I can't say that because there are a lot of great women in the world, but one of my favorite women is in the comedy world, Kristen Toomey.
Keep it going for Ray, guys. Hi, everyone. How are you? Good. This is awesome. This is a fun thing. There's a fetus lamp. Every once in a while, it looks like a fetus. Been watching that all night. And the comics. I enjoy. I quit drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 months yesterday without a sip. And I quit for a lot of reasons, like mostly because I was tired of getting arrested. I'm tired of that. I don't like the word alcoholic though. I prefer to be called a fun time gal. Sometimes I wake up on a park bench and have to take a Plan B pill, but that's okay. It's Veterans Day. Do it for the vets. I like drinking, so that's fun. I have kids. I got a bad case of the kids. Anybody here have kids? Yay, all right. Girl. It's good having kids. It's weird because, like, all I wanted for Christmas was a lock on my bathroom door. That's all I wanted. Because I don't know what it is about me going to the bathroom that they find so fascinating. Like, I don't know what they think I'm doing in there. Like, I'm in there with chocolates. I've got squirreled away like Mickey Mouse is in the toilet. I don't know what they think. But now that I have the lock on the bathroom door, they stand outside the door. All right? And they talk to me through the door. They send notes under the door. And I'm like, I didn't go off to war. I'm just trying to piss and play Angry Birds. Will you fuck off? I just hope they're that eager to watch me pee when I'm 79 and they have to wipe me. Be like, remember how exciting this was? Get in there. Get in it. Get in it. What else was I going to talk about tonight? I'm losing some weight. I joined the gym. Does anyone here go to the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it because I don't like to move. That's my thing. Like, this is pushing it, what I'm doing right now. Like, here's an example. If I was walking down the street and I were to see $100 bill, like, blowing down the street, I might do that. And if I don't get it, like, fuck it, wasn't meant to be. Not running for it. That's my point. So they sign you up. They get a free personal training session when you sign up, which I was very intimidated by. And I'm scanning the personal trainers. I'm thinking, please don't give me that super hot guy, right? That's intimidating. Like, give me that chubby, almost shouldn't be a trainer. Talk about how we both want pizza right now. Bond. But no, they stick me the super hot guy, and he takes me to that part of the gym where there's like no vaginas. All right, it's real serious, a lot of testosterone, it smells like balls. And he takes me over there, he puts me at this machine, he puts it at 15 pounds. He's like, I want you to do some curls. So I'm like, okay.
As I sit down, this is a true story, this guy behind me drops this massive weight, and he's like, yeah! Like high-fiving his buddies. I'm like, geez, settle down, fella. Settle down. So I sit down, I pick up the 15-pound weight, I do one, I do two, and I drop it, I go, fuck! Nothing, right? The trainer, he's looking, he's like, are you serious? And I didn't know what else to do, so I was just like, what, that's not how we do it over here? What? Take me over here, this is what you want. And then I never went back because he didn't laugh, so. I still tell my husband I'm going, I just drive around and smoke cigarettes. That's what I do. Put on my yoga pants and I'm going to the gym. And drive around, smoke, and listen to ABBA. That's what I do. And I come home and I'm like, I burned 300 calories. Let's go to Portillo's. And that's how you look like this. Just in case you're wondering. I like driving around. It's like a chubby person's hobby. I'm really good at it, you guys. Sometimes when I'm driving around, I see semi-trucks. Is it just me, or when you see a semi-truck, you just assume that the driver has his dick out? It's like, you sick fuck. I know what you're doing. Picture him up there like he's shifting, it's jiggling. Next to jerky. Gross. But if I had a dick in a truck, I'd have that thing out all the time. Air it out. Air it out. I like to think if I had a dick, it'd be huge. It'd be like half my size. Elephantitis of the cock. That'd be me. Like a bad back from it or something. I don't know how that works. But, I do. I think I'd be like one of those shockers. That's what I call them. Ladies, you might know what I'm talking about. Those really nice, quiet guys, okay, that you go out with, like, out of pity almost. You feel bad for them. They ask you out. You're like, yeah, all right, fine. And then you're on the date, and he's super nice. He's pretending to listen. All right? He's opening doors. He's paying for everything. You're like, all right, I'm going to let him bang me. As you do. And then he pulls out, like, this monster, and you're like, what? And your first thought is, you could be such an asshole. You don't even know what a commodity this is. You could make me walk home after this. And then I married him. Like, or anyone else wanted a secret, I peed on him, I claimed it. All right, I'm Kristen Toomey. Thank you so much.
There are like sort of fat trainers at the gym, right? I know, they're like these like guys like me. Like I sort of play sports. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's say it's the gym. You want to try my protein shake? Like, no, I don't know what you're thinking. It's just chocolate. It's like, no, I don't want that. That won't help what I'm doing. This next person is pretty cool. He's very cool. We once shared a van together when we were touring around the world with Patton Oswald. Patton made us drive in the van. He had his own bus. He had two, actually. It was really bullshit. This next guy is Sam Berman. Woo! Woo! Oh, this guy. Sam Berman.
He was like Tonight Show entrance. Hey.
Believe it.
Get comfortable.
I'm glad your guys' place, obviously. Whose house are we in right now? Right, you? And wait, where's the actual owner? When we was talking about the flood?
He's a roommate.
A lot of people. I'm so stoked you guys' place like survived this. Like,
Was it really like filled in here with water?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then the shit in the other room that was like fucking seriously horrifying. The glory hole in there is filled with poop. But a hole's a hole, right?
There it is.
It's one of my first times, so be gentle with me. You guys know, anyone that'll fucking listen to me knows. It's my fucking tell them all out there. No, it's awesome, though. So, most of my jokes are catered for, like a bar, the only bar, so. I've never played a gay bar before. Are there any White Stripes fans in here?
Yeah.
Posers.
Girl power.
Here we go. So, I have crippling depression. I seriously have, like, crippling depression every second of every day. Like, it's hard, it, like, literally, it's hard for me to, like, I, like, consider while driving, like, whether I should, like, hit my turn signal, like, because it hurts for me to move. That's how crippling my depression is. Legitimately, like, it is that bad. I'm not lying about it. Like, I think about that, and it, like, hurts. When you have crippling depression, you do anything to not think about your crippling depression. You drown yourself in TV. I watch new episodes of anything and everything. Hannibal, The Voice. Last week, I watched, did anyone catch the last week's episode of The Weakest Link? It was awesome. Sad all day. Sad all day. Sad movies fuck me up worse than anything. I don't know how to process any information. I've been depressed since my girlfriend for a really long time was cheating on me like almost daily, every day. I would go to work at Blimpies and she would blow guys while I was at work, like my roommates, like everyone that I knew. I would I caught her in the act. I fucking like walked in. She's going at it, and it's gnarly, and I open the door, and she, what, and like this string of spit, and she like looks right at me, and I'm like, it's like, it is like crippling to me. I think about it every time I close my eyes, I know. Like, yeah, all these faces are right, it's all that, all that. And like, my biggest thing is I didn't know how to fucking process that, any of that, because something like that happens to you, and it's like, it's movies, like, it's movie shit. I dealt with it like movie shit. And in movies, like, you know, there's Gosling, and he writes 20-page letters front and back, and he throws them into the fireplace, and like, he deals with it like that. But do you know how fucking long it takes to write a 20-page letter front and back just to throw it in a fireplace? No one sees that shit when you do that. Like, no fucking person on earth sees that shit. That is just you, like a fucking moron, properly, like, grammatically spelling out a 20-page letter and throwing it into a fireplace. That is fucking insane. Josh Hartnett in, like, the best crew neck, like, slightly worn, like, sweater, and he's at, like, the top of, like, a mountain, just, like, looking, like, to the sunset. And tears running down his face. No, seriously. Do you know how hard it is to climb a fucking do you know how hard it is to climb a fucking mountain? To really be properly depressed in that sense, you need, like, an ATV or something, like, there's no possible way. Keep going. Yeah. It was fucked. I turned into, like, fucking Boo Radley. I would leave, like, little letters, like, on the fucking windshield. Like, how could you do this? I would draw, like, little pictures, like, it was you and it was me forever. And she, no one gives a shit. That's your shit. All my shit. Gosling, got that one. Josh Hartnett killing it. ATVs, and yeah, an ATV sucks. So we're back to it. And, yeah, when it's like that, you see yourself in fucking everything. Movies are the worst. I fucking hate movies, but Netflix rocks. Can you give it up for Netflix? Yeah. I got my dad a Netflix subscription for his 72nd birthday.
Nice.
And he super appreciated that. Yeah, fucking Netflix for days, every day. Until they called. He called me, actually. He called me and he asked me what channel Netflix is on. My dad asked me what channel Netflix is on. 72 years old. What channel Netflix is on? I was like, Dad, how could you leave Mom when she was sick? We really fucking needed you. Seriously. Me and Dot needed you, and you just left, and she was sick. How could you do that to us?
Motherfucker.
It's that kid.
Or something.
Leave us. Yeah. Oh. I was at like you guys. I live in Logan Square. Oh. I live in Logan Square, and you meet a lot of fucking crazy characters over in Logan Square. And like my friend met this girl, Fresca. Her name was Fresca, like the soda. And she speaks like 8 languages, and she's like the most interesting person like in like the whole world, and she knows all these things. And I meet characters fucking Logan Store. My drug dealer's name is Coke Zero. He rides his BMX bike along the expressway. This guy gave me a pill, and I had to write it down because it's a fucking government drug. It is called BCH9, and I tripped it. I lost my mind for 6 fucking hours. I was born through the galactic hole of the universe like 9 times. I was crawling on I had no grasp of reality. And I went in front of the intergalactic fucking everyone. The guy that was a fucking bunny, there were 6, they paneled me, they judged me on my life, where I was going to go after all this shit. And God came out. They're like, the big guy's coming out. God came out. And he came. No, seriously, and he came, and he like walked straight up to me, he put his hands like right on the side of my cheek, and he leaned down next to me. And he said, "You are the weakest link." Thank you guys a lot.
All right, give it up for Sam. Yeah. Hey, Sam, how many times how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been. Oh, this will be my 3rd show tonight.
That's a.
Yeah.
Not what I was asking.
Oh.
Not at all what I was asking.
He meant total. He meant total.
No, yes.
He knows what I meant. He's a smart man.
No, this is my
But,
first week.
What's that?
This is my first week. This is my 3rd show.
Is it really?
I swear to
You
God.
just started today.
No, I did 1 show yesterday, and then I did 2. I did Cole's, and then I did these 2. This is my 3rd ever.
That's incredible.
Absolutely.
He's asking me for advice. I gotta ask this guy for advice. It was incredible. Very good. Very good stuff. He was talking about depression. I suffer from that quite a bit. I also suffer from the obsessive compulsive disorder, the OCD. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's a label.
Yeah. What's that?
Those labels, you know what you got.
Glossy.
Yeah. I'm glossy. I got labels, and thank you again. Yeah, the OCD. My OCD is so bad that people think I'm constantly picking my ass because I'm always sick. You fucked me.
You better feel terrible. That's so bad.
They laugh at other shit while the guy's doing a thing. The guy's doing a thing up here and you're laughing at other shit. What was so funny?
He got this beer a second time. The second time he said this.
It's only funny when it's 3 or 4 times. 2 is not worth that big of a laugh. Not that big of a laugh for a second drop. My God. Holy fuck. Alright, well my OCD, God, it's so bad that people think I'm constantly picking my ass because I'm always checking for my wallet, you know? It doesn't help that I keep it in my butthole. So there's that. Hey, anybody see that movie Total Recall? Total Recall, yeah.
Not yet.
Oh man, I'll tell you about it. It's about this guy who gets amnesia, and then he remembers his own testicles. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, that's scrotal recall. You know what another good one is? It helps my depression. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Back to that. Back to the Future. Yeah. But that guy who gets his testicles sack caught in his zipper. Back to the Future gets his testicles sack caught, and he goes to the hospital. Sack with a suture. Sack with a suture. Every movie I see is about testicles. I have testicle flicks. It's not Netflix, I have testicle
Testy flicks.
flicks. Testy flicks.
There you
There
go.
we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. Who do we got going here? We got a how long do you think I can keep this note going? Oh, bring that in, bring that in. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy will blow your ass. Literally, he will blow your ass. Blow your ass. Have you ever had your ass blown? That's when you suck on an asshole and you blow an ass. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's going to blow your ass. Brian Earl! Yeah! The ass blow!
Just blowing asses.
Yeah.
Left and right.
Yep.
Left to right.
Always left to right.
Blowing the asses of the masses. I'm not going to go further. I'm not a rapper. I'm here to tell jokes. They're over here. Okay, so I used to be a much huskier fella. I actually used to be about 3 bills. I am now not that fucking cheer because I worked on it. Yeah, 3 bills, which is 300 pounds to the layman who has never weighed that much. Yes. There's a lot of interesting things they don't tell you about that massive amount of weight loss. I'm still a very awkward person, despite not taking up as much space. So people don't worry about me as much as they used to, just even existing, because I might bump them in, I might sweat on them, but now they don't worry because I take up less space. So people genuinely consider me less of a person. And now I get to be more of an asshole too, because I discovered that in all that. So like people used to treat me a certain way when you're husky, and then it's changed since then, though my personality has not. So you end up hating a lot of people, and then you end up hating everyone, and then you learn to deal with that hate, and then you just love everybody because y'all suck. Yeah.
People fucking suck.
Thought was expressed in your verb. I like it. That's good. Thank you. That means we're connecting on an emotional level. Cool. So I hang out with a lot of assholes now, and the thing about me and those assholes, man, these are the kind of guys that will just fuck the shit out of any semblance of a woman that walks by them. I can't do that though, because I'm worried. I can barely get to first base. That's cool. First base. As we all know, a quick tit stare, then you realize she's seeing you looking at a tit, you look up at her, and then your eyes shoot straight to the ground. You start counting things like the Rain Man. But I have come to realize I really disagree with Tom's shoes. There's a lot more people wearing Tom's shoes than I statistically thought, because I stare at a lot of boobs as well. So I started smoking to make me cool. So I would be less awkward in these situations. And smoking does make you cool. That is a fact. Not because you look cool doing it, because in the middle of a catastrophe, let's imagine a catastrophe, you know, a zombie apocalypse. That wasn't that funny, I was trying too hard on the look. Okay, you're right. Disproving stats, that's cool. Zombie apocalypse? Me and my friends, their safety is half a block away. I have to be cool because running isn't an option. I'm a smoker. And you're usually cool with things. This is so good. And today, I actually accomplished a lifelong dream today of 12 hours just
consistent, consecutive silence towards strangers. I didn't say a word for 12 hours while awake. Somebody asked me for directions. I haven't said a word in 12 hours. I went to work today, and I haven't said a word in 12 hours. I was with my boss for 2 hours, and I haven't talked for 12. In my mind, that is hilarious. How do you know you exist unless you communicate with those around you? For 12 hours. Cool. How much more time do I have left? Is that about it?
No, you're doing good. A minute and 30.
Minute 30?
Tell the guts, yeah.
Guts joke? That's not a minute 30.
Make a joke though.
It's consistent.
You got a
It's
short
consistent.
version. You got
When I have sex, I get covered in sweat. And I don't know how I got so good at finding these women who sweat so much. I thought you guys were supposed to glow. But when I have sex, women sweat on me. It might be because I'm in the bigger ladies. But not that BBW shit. Don't bring that around me at all. They don't have to be beautiful. I was really looking for that reaction from you right now. That's where you're at tonight. That's where I'm at tonight. That was wonderful. Thank you. So when I have sex, fat girls sweat on me. And I guess the point I'm trying to make is bodily fluids are gross, guys. But I have come to terms with it. Because in as much as I'm being sweated on, she's about to be cummed in. So, there we go. I've been Brian Earl. Thank you. And good night.
Like Shapiro.
No condom.
Hell, give it up for B-Rye. Is that the cool nickname you had in high school? Like, Saved by the Bell? B-Rye.
Mostly hate faggots.
Oh, not true. You were the coolest boy in school. I know you. I can tell you. Bodily fluids, huh? I knew a guy in high school who, or no, actually, I knew him in high school, but he became super religious in college, like way too religious. And he told me he hasn't jerked off in 2 years because spilling your seed is a sin, as according to the Lord, as if God would be like, clean that shit up. Like his name. What do you think this is? Like, Randy Quaid's house? Oh, it's Randy Quaid. Oh, all right. Carry on. Good word.
I don't believe they made
But, so, he's not going to bust a nut until it's in his wife's vagina after, at least, after their wedding. Or after their wedding. I'm presuming their wedding night. So, the normal courtship's about, let's just say a year, yes? Right?
Thanks.
I don't know. We got one. We got two.
I like how you're using courtship. I love that word. I love the word courtship.
I don't know what's that.
I like courtship.
Here's my understanding is that, let's say he courts a lady and it takes a year, so that's 3 years of not busting a nut. Is she ready for that? Because he's going to launch her like a cruise missile, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have to put, like, rubber foam against the wall or, like, give her a football helmet. Is he ready for that? 'Cause if I didn't bust a nut for 3 years, my heart would stop. I would be cross-eyed forever, my nervous system... I would need an EMT like, did I die? Yes, you totally died. You didn't nut for 3 years. That's ridiculous. I wish you were dead still. If this wasn't my job, I wish you were dead. No, who else is coming up? Who's the next? Oh, this guy actually, he had to go home for work, and that's legit. I know, right? It was Webcast. Having a job. Oh, right? Having a job. This next guy.
on Saturdays?
What's up? He's a lifeguard. Making sure your children, KY, swim safely. Over to my place. What's up?
If you're gonna pick a parent out of the 3 of us, why don't you pick the one?
I pick him. Where are your kids at?
All over.
All over. Oh shit! Whenever an audience member does a good joke, I do the robot. It's not even a robot. It's like no solid movement. This next comedian, he's a heck of a guy. He bummed me a cigarette. He's a real good fella. It's John Margalewski.
Woo!
Johnny boy!
Ow!
Oh, he's here, never mind.
I'd be like, all right, man.
What's up, you guys?
Hey.
Hi.
I think most of the comedians tonight were pretty gacy, right?
Yeah.
They killed in a basement.
Yeah!
They killed in a basement. Congratulations, you guys. It was warm last week, and I was going to my girlfriend's house. It was only 60 degrees, but we're in Chicago. And my girlfriend lives in Boys Town, where most girlfriends live. And I just ran into all these dudes who were just wearing their husband beaters. Like, they didn't have a jacket on, they were just wearing their husband beaters. It's a pro-gay marriage joke. And I guess domestic violence. But support gay marriage and not domestic violence. But when I got to my girlfriend's house, we got in a fight. And after arguing with her for a while, I just stormed out of there. And I just went to Redbox and I rented Rocky and Rambo. And I went home and I watched them. I just needed some saloon time. Do you guys like puns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously you do.
Pun.
Speaking of Redbox, though, do you guys know that the movie The Little Mermaid, on the cover, is a penis that's like hidden in one of the spires?
Yeah. Nice penis.
Did you also know that whenever I return a movie to Redbox, I put a picture of my penis in the case before I return it? I don't think they could trace. Could they trace that? Of course they could trace that. Who's gonna report that? I've been really forgetful lately. Like the other morning, I woke up and I was like, "Wow, it has been years since I last cranked that Soldier Boy." I took a sip of coffee and it went down the wrong pipe, my ear canal. Isn't it weird though that when you drink coffee and you eat asparagus, your pee smells like those things, but it still just tastes like regular pee. How can why does it smell like it and not taste like it? I started running and lifting weights at the gym the other day, and the guy who runs the gym said that I should not do those two things at the same time. He said I should just run and then go lift, or vice versa. It's not to try to do both at the same time. It's dangerous. In addition to working out, I'm also trying to work on a new diet to lose some weight. So I've been trying the Atkinson diet. It's the Rowan Atkinson diet. It's basically all bean. I'm gonna end on this one because it should have ended 3 ago. I have a taboo sexual fantasy. Can I tell you guys about it? I want to have sex with a blow-up doll. That's what I affectionately call a attractive female suicide terrorist.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. I can wear out my welcome.
Very well done. Give that guy a hand. Sorry, what's your name, man? John. Give John a hand.
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
Margaluski.
Better, John. We gotta look at that. Okay, this is a dead end right now. All right. I'm back. Yeah, thank you. All right. Yeah, he was talking about So I had an inflatable girlfriend. I had an inflatable girlfriend. When I first met her, she played hard to get. She was filled with helium, and it was a high ceiling. Very hard to get. It involved a ladder, and she turned out to be too materialistic, though. And of all things, she didn't like the new car that I bought. It was a convertible. As soon as I put the top down, she was gone. I'll never forget her last words. Never forget. All right. Okay, and now we got John Margaguski.
Yeah,
terrible. You're back up. That was a terrible pronunciation of that, too. All right.
I was cool with that.
All right, thanks. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, K.Y. Tanner.
You guys, give it up for your host, Stephen Wright with amnesia.
I like it.
I can't remember who the hell's coming on stage.
Whatever.
Yes, we have some funny comics. You guys having fun tonight?
Yeah!
Woo! Give up the Chicago comics here tonight. Yeah! Absolutely.
Yeah!
Lou, I like what you were talking about.
Yeah.
What did you say? You said your preferred race is the white race?
Yeah, like, this is my favorite.
Oh, okay. But that sounds like a guy who's coming out of the closet about his racism. You know? Like he's not ready to fully admit it. I don't like them blacks. I don't like them Asians. But yeah, no, it's like, yeah, you know? It's like the gay guys. You know, that guy's, he's attractive, you know? I'm not saying I'm a bad. And then a month later, it's like, guys, okay, you know? That's what Lou did tonight. That's what Lou did tonight.
Yeah.
White's your favorite race.
Obviously.
Well, there, your word's not mine. Yeah. All right, but yeah, Lou, that's good. Chris, I like what you were saying too about working out, because there always is. Mike Shapiro was talking about this. About there's always the fat trainer at the gym. And you were working out in the male section of the gym, heavy testosterone.
Yeah.
You said it smelled like balls.
Yeah.
How do you know what balls smell like? Everyone, like, do you go down on a dude and smell his nuts? Is that? Yes.
Yeah!
Guys know. Guys know.
Smell them nuts.
Yeah, you get out of it.
Well, we know because of the scratch and sniff. But I didn't know girls. Okay, yeah, that's that like a test? Because we do that with women's genitals too. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know it was reciprocal. I didn't know it was reciprocal. Okay. Yeah. Right on. I really don't like same-sex couples.
Yeah.
Racist and homophobe. I really don't like same-sex couples, because if you're having sex the same way, the relationship's gonna get boring. You know, it's not gonna go anywhere. Saying you gotta switch it up all the time. Don't think I'm being homophobic with that. You know, if you see gay men in their wardrobe, they switch it up all the time. I'm sure they do it with their sex too. Can't always do a missionary in the bedroom. Sometimes you gotta do reverse cowgirl in the kitchen.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Talking to my friend, he had a suicide in his building a couple years ago. I thought it was weird because he was telling me the guy was in workout clothes when he jumped off the 12-story building. Thinking, who works out before committing suicide? You're gonna do all that physical exertion before you kill yourself? Doesn't make any sense. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna eat like 2 gallons of ice cream and jerk off, you know? And then maybe do it, you know? I was thinking about, you know, when he's on top of the ledge, he's looking down, and he sees the sneakers. I'm not sure the motivation he needs at that point is just do it. If you think about the Kennedy assassination, you know, Jackie and the kids got the worst of it. Because not only did they lose a husband and a father, but they also became homeless.
I left a sign in a restaurant bathroom that says, "Reminder: employees must wash hands before coming to work." It's the law. Because that's the only place you'll see a reminder of the law, and a place you might break the law. You know? Like if you go to a shooting range, you're not going to see a sign, "Reminder: murder, still against the law." I'll tell you where they need that sign, though, is at schools.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Oh, too soon? You're right, that joke is too soon.
Do it.
I mean, the next shooting hasn't happened yet. Too soon. Speaking of too soon, that Boston Marathon was on Monday. Boston Marathon, like any other race, you got to explode towards the finish. Boston Marathon, the registration fee costs an arm and a leg. Boston Marathon, evacuation was easy because they were already running.
God damn it.
Boston Marathon, confetti was chunkier than expected.
Nope. Nope.
Boston Marathon.
Really? Fucking really? Okay.
Boston Marathon. For once, running 26 miles isn't the reason you can't walk the next day.
Oh, my
Yeah. You're loving it. For all you guys that are not laughing, man, you can relax. It's not like I'm telling Jonathan Winter jokes.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Get off the stage! What are you, an anti-Winters fan? Come on.
You gotta do it in a funny way.
Yeah. Oh, is that, yeah, right? You doing like 16 impressions?
Yes.
Okay. Word. God, I had another one, but I forgot it. Oh, well. I'm KY Tan. Thank you so much. Mike Shapiro, come to the stage.
Thank you, KY. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that was a few things. That was many a thing.
You'll do it, Sarah.
Good old KY.
Thank God.
He's like Cupid if he grew a few feet and that was a terrible person. I don't know, you know what, I don't know much about Columbine. Saints be praised. This is terrific. No, I like KY. Thank you very much. You're a pretty good guy. You don't have to clap if you hate him. I like KY. I like KY a lot.
He didn't say Tanner! Yeah!
Boston joke. Tanner. This next guy, boy, howdy. He's got something of a mohawk. He's well, I wonder if the curtains match the. What's your house look like? I haven't been to your house. I want to see those pubes. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but this guy is very funny. He's a delight. He comes to my open mic all the time. He goes to many other open mics, and he's hilarious every time. Is Kevin Mosley.
Yeah. Thank you, Shapiro. Thanks for, insulting my dad earlier, who you've never met. That was awesome. That was great. By the way, he fought in NAM, so, I think he's twice as manly as your pop.
Okay.
Your dad taught you how to make love to trees? It's fascinating. You know what we learned in our household? How to fuck! Because Mosleys don't make love!
Okay.
Just lie there after fucking and try to comb our chest hair, because we have just the right amount. It's not too much, it's not too thin. Very nice. Buds' brother, who I'm seeing for the first time, you got the good chromosomes. That's why he's so short and troll-like. Now I get it. And Nate, too. You were talking about how, whites are your favorite people in the world. Like, I don't consider white people my favorite people in the world. I consider everybody who's not white but acts fairly white, my favorite people in the world. Like, if I went to, and what is, I forgot your name, dude. I've seen you here really not. I'm just gonna, what is it? Robbie? If I saw Robbie and Darius at like a job of mine.
Darius, actually, is my name.
Alright, Darius. Enunciation, it doesn't matter. You can call me Kevin, I don't care.
Your thing.
I'd be happy to go to work, so I'd be like, hey, I can work with these guys and understand what they're saying. Which didn't always happen to me. Like, I had one guy who was as south side could get, this fat dude named George, who I work with, and he just say shit to me, and he's like, hey, man, and then literally I'd have to turn to my boss, James, who's from Boston, and he's black, but, like, that's a very white place, so you have to learn how to speak that way, and I just had to be like, James, hey, sit here using the hotel pants. No, I'm not using the hotel pants. You can grab one right now, that's fine. That was my workplace. I like to, I love the Chicago accent out here. It's a legit, it's a very legit, there's something like cool to certain accents, like East Coast regional accents. If you're from fucking New York, if you're from fucking Chicago, there's something like real cool and like blue collary and tough, like you're streetwise, just by merit of the way your voice sounds. Like, and I imagine like it's gotta be really like a lot easier for a dude to get laid when you have that accent, because you just sound like you know what the fuck's going on. And I also imagine, like, it's got to be a lot harder to get laid if you're a woman with any of those kind of accents, because your voice is just repugnant. Just absolutely just... Do me hard! Do me hard! Oh yeah, pull my hair. Horrible, horrible accent. If you're a woman like that, God, the inequality of sexes just keeps coming out. Even to the point of you're born in a region and that's just what your voice sounds like. Rough shit. Woo! Thinking up some jokes. I literally, like, I woke up, I was really tired, and I came here to do a mic Friday, mainly because I want to play with Robbie's dog, because his pit bull's adorable. Like, I want this place to take place every Friday, just because I want to, at some point...
Every Friday.
I really just want to steal your dog. That's really it at this point. It's a great basement, there's free beer, and I want to kidnap your puppy dog. He's the cutest! I'm getting a little bit older. I'm starting to see, like, generational gaps. Like, I'm not too old, but I'm, like, 27, so I have, like, a concept of age now. And I'm starting to see that, like, the younger generation below me is very different. And in, like, weird, pointed out ways. Like, mine was always called a soft generation, because we had, you know, YouTube and our cell phones, and we were, the .com generation. And now I'm like, everybody does their whole, like, I think it's just every generation's job to shit on the generation below them, and they end up doing their whole, you know, these fucking kids today, and I realize the sad thing is, like, my generation's, these kids today, is going to be, like, we're the last generation to jerk off to Sears catalogs. Like, that's it. Like, no kid born 95 or past ever had to just think of stuff and masturbate. They never had to, like, make like a titty through a bra ad and do that. And I just feel like, God, I just know there's someday down the road where there's like a little like grandkid from me. You know when I wanted to masturbate when I was a little boy? Had to be a brassiere sale happening at Penny's. Had to steal the ad from the newspaper. What's a newspaper? You fucking kids know nothing today. I don't ever want kids though, so that's never gonna happen. I really realize like the biggest reason today why I never want kids is my roommate's dog when I came home from work had diarrhea all over the floor. And I was like, I'm not cleaning this, you can get it when you get home. And that's why, is I don't ever want to clean another person's poo. Like, I'm willing to do some shit in life. Like, if you're a loved one or a friend, like, I could maybe take a bullet for a car hit, but I'm never changing a diaper for my parents if they're in an old folks home. I will pay someone else to do that shit. I love you. I love every lesson that you taught me in life. The affluent, upper middle class, suburban, shitty childhood with a fucking cul-de-sac and like 8 Jimmy Johns. Love you guys for providing me with that and keeping me away from Detroit, because that would have been a way worse childhood. But no, I'm not gonna clean their poo ever. Like, they did it for me, and I know they have that whole like, oh, but when you get older, the joys of parents. Was that ever fucking fun for you? Was my poo ever fun for you? Did you ever have any fun changes that? Well, you just get used to it after a while. It's what rape victims say when they're like tied up in the basement. Well, you get used to it after a while, you know. Wednesday spaghetti night, and the chain isn't that tight on my ankle. Someone was talking about Ryan Gosling before. I want to go on this note. Ryan Gosling amazes me because I think he's a great actor. But at this point, I don't think he reads the scripts, and he doesn't have to fucking act anymore. He just has to show up on set and be beautiful. He's just a gorgeous son of a bitch who basically has like lines that like literally doesn't have to. Like if you watch the movie Drive, that's a great example of it because he's just hunky as shit in it, but he's basically as retarded as Forrest Gump, where he just speaks these one-word syllables. Hey, what's your name? That's all he has to do, and it's melted. I can't do that shit. There's no like. I can literally say to you and be like, listen, here's what we're gonna do. My name's Ryan. What's your name? That's fine. It doesn't matter. There's a dumpster out back from this place. We go in the bathroom and snort some coke. I'm not gonna share it with you. I want you to go out back, put your panties down. I'm gonna fuck you in 5 minutes. Do you understand? You'd understand. You'd go along with it. I can't do it. Like even if I just try to have some Gosling sweat, and I did end up like hooking up with like a girl or two this past fall when I was trying to just do very Gosling. I was like, it's so simple. Just don't talk. Just smile and nod. Say hey. Look kind of like you're hurt for some reason, like your dad wasn't around much, but you got still like a James Dean swag to you, just like a hey, and then just see what goes. But like at the same time, like that line of logic of like I don't have to say anything, like that can work for like 3 minutes if I met you at a bar, and then after a while you're gonna be like, is he fucking retarded? Like if I just kept on going like, what was your favorite thing in kindergarten? Did you like finger painting? I like finger painting. What's your name? Do you want to stand? You're like I said, are you a fucking mongoloid? What? We've spoken for 5 minutes and you've said nothing. What the fuck is wrong with you? I love Ryan Gosling. I love you guys. Have a good night.
That's great. Yeah, Kevin. All right, give it up for Mosley.
Yeah!
That was the best Ryan Gosling impression I've ever heard.
Yeah, I gotta keep
I have heard quite a few.
Thank you, man.
Let's see if I can do it. I can't do it. All right. Brought the energy down after a brilliant thing. You know what? Let's speed this up because I just accumulated some mushrooms and I don't want to be high.
Yeah!
When this show is still going on. Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I doing? What am I turning? All right. Let's see.
There it is. Yeah! You didn't have to take it that time.
Oh, that's the best. I was gonna go with smoke. I'm sticking around for that.
Oh shit.
Yes!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ladies, gentlemen. The next person. Come into the stage.
Waiting.
We'll blow their mind. We'll blow your fucking mind. Who is it?
Now we just need like a beat and then some freestyle.
Oh. It sounded weird when I went out. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, are you ready?
Like 2 hours.
A new friend of mine, a good friend, a good person, hilarious woman, makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Did the mushrooms kick in? I can't tell. What's going on? What the hell is happening? Just blowing my fucking mind. I'm sorry to keep you in suspense. But ladies and gentlemen, done at
That's right. Great introduction. I'm so drunk.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is the first time I've been drunk in this basement on the mic. Shit, I'm drunk, man. Damn.
Speaking of which,
What's my plan? My set.
Do you like to eat that on?
Is it on film?
No.
It sounds like it is. Is it that Pulp Fiction film?
No, it's not.
Where the smoke detector goes off? You still hear it? I always hear it. It's just me. And I'm drunk. Alright, so my plan was not to do this.
Take it all off, girl.
Yeah, you really should be a stripper. I just like fucking falling there. Oh, my little sister's watching too. Stick that shit over there. Alright, I need a stool. I should need a stool for this. Alright, so I was going on my bit I wrote yesterday. Just do it now. And how drunk is. I was very TMI in my 20s, and probably TMI now, and always TMI. Too much information. And I used to have conversations about my sex life. I think I had a sex life back in the late 80s. And we talk about, our sex life. So I'd have my friend and I would sit together one day. I'm drunk. Alright, it's on camera too, which is really great. I should just fucking, just sing it. Yeah, I won't. What was I talking about? So, this is really bad for me, because I normally never this true. Alright, so I was TMI with my sex life. My friends and I have conversations, really deep conversations. Candid, you know what candid is? Like overly explicit, like too much fucking information. I'll tell you everything. Truthful, honest. Sexually, I was like crazy. I was gonna do this anyway. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I've never used the stool yet in comedy. It's so fabulous. You look so fine. No. Alright. So my friend and I, we call each other up, or we actually talk to each other. Because now I call people now. Back then I used to talk to people. Alright, so I'd be like, hey, what's going on? What'd you do last night? Asked my friend. I was like, oh yeah, my boyfriend came over, and he was dirty. We were supposed to have some sex. So I don't know what happened. I'm all sympathetic because I'm like, she said, yeah, he's real fucking dirty. His asshole was nasty. How do you know that? Well, he took his clothes off, laid on the couch, and spread his ass open like that, all that shit. So all that shit, I'm like, all that shit. Explain, because I want to know, we're explicit, we're TMI people. What kind of shit, like dingleberries and shit, kind of shit? Oh yeah, girl, dingleberries and all that. What'd you do? Oh, I had to go get me a wash rag out of the closet. Dig in there. I got some warm water, some soap. Oh, did you give it to him? Oh, no, girl, I'm going to give it to him. Oh, because the guy he knows he's not clean. He's not going to dig real. He's like, go, I'm ready. Let's go. She's like, no. I had to clean him up real good, girl. I got it real good. Girl, I got him in so good. You don't even think about using that washcloth later. What washcloth? I use all these. I don't use other washcloths. That's a hard one. She's cleaning his ass. I cleaned his dick, his balls, all shit. Shined it up real good. I was just telling her, just jerking it and just slurping it. I look at some of Mary was got done with the whole thing. Did the whole spooge. Make her fucking spooge and shit. That was what I did. Oh, I understand that. See? That's beautiful. You had a great time, huh? Yeah. What did you do? What did I do? I don't get out much. She's like, yeah, I know. What'd you do? Yeah.
You had sex with one of your Yes, I had sex with one of my managers I work with. So I don't get out much. Yeah. Which one? You know the one that showed me your pussy in the office? You know it's a sure thing if she shows you. Someone shows their genitalia in an office in a restaurant environment. Yeah, the restaurant environments are pretty wild. Yeah, that's what happened. So what happened? Oh, naturally I bought some vodka. Because, you know, show me your pussy, well, vodka's kind of a decent situation. Yeah, no, I'm feeling really deep blue tonight. Feeling deep blue ass tonight. Looking at it, taking my clothes off. Well, maybe, I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, so my sex life back then was pretty cool. Because I had sex life. So, already a light? How long have I been on here?
Actually, no, you got another 40 seconds.
40 seconds? How long?
For the next light. Sorry,
Dude! Should have saved you for my drunk ass tonight. Because you're drunk and your set is drunk. You have a drunk set. You're sitting down, you're too drunk to stand. So just, yeah, I interrupted, alright. Just interrupt my drunk set. Well, all I was going to say is I had a wild sex life, and,
Yeah.
I don't have one now.
Oh. You need to get fucked, girl.
Yeah. That's a quote. That's a quote. You need to get fucked, girl.
She's so angry.
You're already there.
You're
already
damn fucking right I do.
Nothing but dicks up in this motherfucker.
Anybody want to? Because I'm not like, did I not tell you I have sex with managers? That's how low I don't even like look for stuff. I don't even know how to look for
Room full of dudes, it's your choice.
Thanks, Dan.
There are a lot of people in here.
Wow,
we have
dude.
sex with. Right now, I can just say, fuck the open mic.
She's ready.
No, fuck all
Who's
this.
ready?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm up here just to talk about, I want to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have sex. No, I think I need to have sex. You're right. You're right. You're fucking right. God damn it.
Wouldn't that be good?
Thank you very much. Woo! I didn't have sex. Thank you.
Give it up for her. Hey, woo! I have no idea.
Oh, there it is.
You got your beer.
You can't beat that. You cannot beat that.
I don't know where this is.
I mean, you can beat it.
But you can't beat it.
Cheers on it. I love it.
Sorry.
All right.
Dan, that is looking to get beef. Where do I find guys who want to have sex? I am no good. Not this room. Not any room of open micers.
Where'd you find that in this crazy town? Males to have sex with you when you're hot? Come on.
Lou just went to the bathroom.
Yeah, it must be hard being a hot. It's
Tell them that.
steaming and get pounded.
What do you say?
I don't know. What's that?
There's gonna be like a weird rain.
Pressure cooker like a.
You make pasta at any altitude.
Somebody needs to make sure she gets.
Shut up,
So much exposure.
Is this a good night?
Fuck you, Tim.com. Fuck you.
My superior's like, I got it. But I'm like, but I want to be up here too.
Yeah, and then he punched me right in the balls.
I would never punch you, dude.
I'll never vote
Well,
in that.
he's a fellow comic in the same. We're doing great. There's plenty of hosting to do after this. There's some comics who have yet to go. But a very unorthodox thing is about to happen. We're going to bring up the headliner just because, you know, it's the best time of the night to bring him up. Where have I seen this guy? I've seen this guy. Where have you seen him first? You can go first.
Shubas from. I'm very new to the scene about Shubas, but I know he's all over town.
I was going to say the same thing, just Shubas. I've also seen him on Facebook and Twitter. I've also seen him at a, he did a benefit show a while back where he, you know, it was only for comics who had like some sort of charity. His charity was diabetes, I believe, because he has diabetes. He won that benefit, so he was the funniest comic of that night, and that's why I booked him for many other reasons. And he's gonna fucking kill. Are you guys ready?
Give it up for the great Brian Sweeney. Thank you.
Get it,
Kill it,
Sweeney!
Sweens.
Get it!
You guys start, yeah.
Please lower your expectations. Christ. Yeah. I'm Brian Sweeney. I'm all over town, as you heard. My name is Brian Sweeney. I'm 33 years old.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Hey, you look much better than I do. 33 is the age Christ died, as we all know. And there's several parallels between myself and Jesus Christ. Like, okay, he was 33, and he lived with Joseph and Mary, and I too live with my parents. He was sent down from heaven to suffer and toil for all of man's sins. I worked 4 years and lay away in a TJ Maxx. He was killed. He was crucified by the Roman government because he said he was the Son of Christ. Last night, I was called a faggot by a 12-year-old kid on Call of Duty Online. So you see, it's pretty much the same thing. What time is it? Is it 11? Is it 12? No, it's not. You guys excited? Everyone's excited for the 420? I love the 420. I like it because I didn't know everyone celebrated Hitler's birthday like I did. And it's good not to feel like you're the only one anymore. So you can just hit me up after, bake a cake or whatever the hell, whatever you want to do. We'll just Hitler the hell out of this place. No, Jesus Christ is the last bit. This is wow, you were really impressed. I studied at Second City. That's nothing. Come on. That's me rolling. I'm horribly depressed too, everybody. But I'm in therapy right now, and so I'm trying to find silver linings and be optimistic about everything. And then you'd be like, well, Brian, there's some terrible stuff. Like, you can't put silver lining on the Holocaust. Like, that's just terrible. And to you, I say, about the Holocaust, there'd be no Inglourious Bastards. That movie's awesome. Slavery, be no Django Unchained. Quentin wouldn't have won the Oscar. No? Thank you. Wow, you gave.
I'm in your head, man. This is great.
That was the scariest thing I've ever heard. Thank you. I'm a very lazy person by nature. And I get tired for no reason. And is anyone else just tired all the time for no apparent reason? Yeah. this. We should we should all do
Always
something.
ready.
We should go somewhere for this. But actually, it's good to be lazy. It's good to be lazy. It's good to be tired, because then you have less drive to do anything. Like, if you want to like rob a bank or knock over a liquor store, you have to like get together with people and be like, hey man, let's do this, and let's wake up when the bank opens and stuff. And when you're really lazy, you don't do that. Like, so like you don't mug, you don't kill, you don't do anything. Like, I could never be Ted Bundy. That guy was a go-getter, and that guy in my head is laughing again. Ted Bundy was the most prolific serial killer in the history of the serial killers.
He got active.
He was really active, and like, he got handed to this guy. And they say that, like, I think the official number is, I'm thinking 33, but probably because of the whole Jesus thing, but
34.
34.
The guy in your
You're in my head.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, the Jesus thing?
Where did that girl go?
I'm still here.
No.
Yeah.
The one that...
Wants to get fucked.
Yeah, the one that really needs someone to keep an eye on.
I thought Lou was banging her in the bathroom, but...
No.
All right.
She went outside to smoke a cigarette. Relax, fellas.
Relax, fellas. We're all
Lou
our
was
best
ready.
interests at heart. As I speak of Ted Bundy. Yeah, so it was somewhere between 34 and like 1,000, literally, people he killed. And at the same time, he was a lawyer, and at the same time, he had a girlfriend and was raising her daughter with him. And he would say to her, I can't get married, baby, because I need to focus on my career right now. And she would be like, she honestly said, I thought he would come around, because it's a man's world. And so he would go around and he would murder. He would murder people. Man, you are creepy. You are just giggling. You like it.
I do.
Definitely, yeah. He would have to, like, but he only had a type. You had to be brunette, and you had to be your hair parted perfectly, and you had to be a nice co-ed or whatever. And so he would have to like scope things out. He would have to do all this crap. He had to go and do recon, and then he would have to make sure that he got the girl he liked, and then he was like, all right, that's it. And then he had to find some way to get her in the van or whatever, and then drive her out to like a special location in the woods, and then he would have to like get her out of the van, and then he would have to whatever, do the thing he does, murder her or don't murder her or whatever the hell, and then clean up the shit. And if you're going to be doing that, you have to wake up at like 4 a.m. if you want to be having sex by like midnight. Because after that, the guy still had a lot of energy. And I have no, like, I can barely do anything. I get winded, like right now I'm about to just fall asleep. Because I've been talking for 2 minutes. So, if Ted Bundy had done it, yeah, he could have been like Jay-Z and Steve Jobs and just Stephen Hawking. I don't know what. All rolled into one. You guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people are just relentless.
Relentless. Yeah. Good for Ted. Pour a little liquor on it. Ted. He's dead now, it's sad. I go on a podcast called Feast of Fun a lot. It's the number one, the number one LGBTQIA. That really is the long, yeah, they just keep adding letters. And podcast, and they like having a token straight dude. Or they call me straight identifying. Whatever, so I guess, they think I'm a little switchy. Whatever. That's cool. But they asked me, they said, hey Brian, if you had to suck someone's dick, who would it be, celebrity-wise? And I didn't have an answer because I'm straight, so like I couldn't just be like bam out the holster like Orlando Bloom or whatever the hell it's called. Did Orlando Bloom exist, or was that just a dream I had? But yeah, like, and then he was like, they were like, well, you would suck a dick, like, you have a price, right? And I was like, well, of course I have a price, because everyone has a price, because if you are like, if a guy offers you like $1 billion and he's like, blow me, if you're an idiot, if you're like, I don't know, man, like, it can't be that bad. You got like 5 minutes, you got like gross stuff in your mouth, you got fingers in your mouth, like, it's not that big, like, it can't taste worse than Mucinex cough syrup. It's just, so whatever, that would be fine. I mean, it never hurts to try. Yes, I like that. I like that token attitude that you have. Yeah, so like if a homeless guy comes up and he's like, hey man, $400,000 bucks, want to blow me? I'm really, hell yes. Let me blow this homeless man. Because if a homeless guy is well, I don't know why he has $400,000 bucks. Probably that's why he's homeless, because he's just giving away a bunch of money to blow guys. It's like, dude, you can just find guys, you don't have to pay for this. But I think that would make like a great game show, like Celebrity Would You Blow or something. Like with David Schwimmer out there, homeless gentleman, offer him $400,000. Let's see what happens. Yeah, man, you're high. You started the 420 party. Nice. How's everyone doing tonight? Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we are raising roofs.
It was David Schwimmer or a homeless guy offering.
What about DiCaprio?
That's hilarious.
What about all those other awesome like
DiCaprio like 97, I would like deep throat the shit out of that. I would be suppressing gag reflexes like nobody's business.
Like
I would lose it? I would try to lose my gag reflex, yes. Or Leo?
Was he eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
No, not DiCaprio. Not like brain damage, high Gilbert.
Brain damage.
No, more Romeo and Juliet, Titanic guy. Yeah. You would eat him? You would eat him? Is that what you're gonna say?
Saying how pretty you look for that. I shouldn't talk.
Yeah, no, I want to talk. I would like to discuss.
She wants it.
Yeah, well, we've established she wants. Well, I guess she wants to eat Leonardo. You don't want to eat anything?
No.
Good, because then
No,
you
he
take
tastes
pretty.
like marlin.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry. I'm asking you.
No, I'm just talking.
Yes. Oh, really?
You sound like that.
Yes, I did. Yeah. It was the TMI.
Yeah.
That was that. I saw it. That was good stuff. I like that shit. Is that what you say in bed? Do you like this shit?
I don't know. I haven't been in bed in a long time.
You haven't even been in a bed? That's how bad your sex life is? That's terrible. Invitation? This guy was on an invitation, and he was moving his pants when he said it. And he said invitation. And I'm pretty sure because he has an enormous dick, he was just like, I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, I saw this guy. I walked in, I'm in the bathroom. Fucking cock looked at me. It was scary. It was like Anaconda, and Wilson was sticking out of it. People love the Anaconda reference. Yeah. See, yeah, he's like, hell yeah, killing John Boyd, my dick. See, this guy love connection. Well, or whatever the hell this is. Not love, I don't know what this is. Why are you so lonely? Like, why can't you? Why are you alone? Seriously.
You have to give the microphone for that. You can't do that. You're on stage.
I can't give you microphones.
Well, if I were to, no.
We're in a goddamn like basement living room. Like you can hear me. This is like formality.
Give him the microphone.
To tell you how, if I had to take the microphone and tell you how lonely I am and how whole day
Hell yeah, Donna.
An entire set on why you're lonely?
Yeah, I could do a set why I do what I do, you know.
Yeah.
You want me to do that?
No.
You should work on that.
Want to do it?
You should work. I mean, you're probably gonna make
I know
everyone
right now,
sad,
but-
and you're already like making people. See, well, you're not gonna be sad. People are just gonna be like, oh fuck, she's horny, and like, no, they're not gonna say what the fuck's wrong with you. They're going to say, I can put up with her for 10 minutes, and then it'll be fine, and then it'll be deleted from a phone. And then, so don't have sex with comics. It's gross.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
That was quiet.
Because once you have sex with a comic, you've had sex with like every comic. So, yeah, you don't want it. It's a real weird 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon's dick. So it's not nice.
What
We
about
just
her? Let's have the woman comic.
yeah.
Shut that. Shut up. Shut up. She's strictly taken.
Kristen is married.
She's taken.
How dare you? But that might not stop her. I can't speak for her. I say you go talk to her if you're really that interested. Because you can't hurt. Fortune favors the bold. Remember that. You're in a restaurant and your manager is showing you her pussy and stuff.
She did. She did.
You're very pensive. You're like, she did. What is happening with my life? I'm sitting here. That manager at Chili's is just whipping it up for me. You bought vodka and filed a suit?
Was that a crazy thing?
Oh.
You know when I got back in Chicago, I was sick.
Instead of filing a suit, you got vodka.
So I had to work it all.
That is smart. You could have sued her and gotten like more vodka.
She looks like Heather Graham.
Oh, so don't. Like, I didn't realize she was the disgusting Heather Graham.
Yeah.
Never. Why didn't you say? So why didn't you go for it?
I did.
Oh. Well, why are you so lonely?
That was a long time ago.
Oh, you're just like, this is what you reminisce. This is in your spank bank. This is what you reminisce in the head. This is what guys are like. Tell me about that time. This is what these disgusting pigs would be saying.
The hard.
Right now he's fucking tweeting me. He's like, this chick fucking, yeah.
I bet Jeanette's seen more
It's on
pussy than
Reddit.
you.
Everybody's lonely, it's okay.
We're all, yeah.
We're just looking for other people to take up our time.
Yes. You know who I think would have been a great girlfriend for me? Because I spend like all my time just in my room watching Netflix and DVDs and stuff. Anne Frank would have just been the perfect girlfriend for me. Because I love to stay in.
She knew what she was about.
Yeah, and I don't make noise. So like it'd be very quiet, everything would be fine. Thank you very much. I am Brian Sweeney. All over. Thank you. Thank you.
You're hilarious. Thank you very much, sir. Very nice. How much for Jeanette? We won't because you only talked during like 4 minutes.
Sorry.
But that's okay. No, I understand her.
Dude, it's all loud. Anything
She's
goes.
chiefing for a beefing, is what I'm trying to say. She's sounding for a pounding. She wants her dick in her puss, is what I'm trying to say.
What if she doesn't want penetrated, man? Come on.
Is that true, Dan?
It's 2013.
We have this recorded, Dan. We'll show it to your children.
New topic.
Thank you very much, Brian Sweeney.
No,
That was hilarious.
I enjoyed talking to her.
She's great. She is great. We're gonna
Donna knows
I
as
can take a
well.
lot of shit. Keep bringing it.
Yeah, she takes a.
I can take it, I can dish it.
Hell yeah.
Takes it, takes
I'm just so drunk.
Are you drunk?
Fuck up. Tell myself that.
This next one, boy howdy, he just gave me a whole mess of popcorn, and I was feeling a little too drunk, and now I feel just right.
You can do anything.
Yeah, oh, he's right there. What's up, dude? That camo, you freaked the shit out of me. This next guy, yeah, it was like looking at a pile of bushes. I was like, son of a gun! Alright, well, bring in the president. We got nothing to be worried about. Now, this next guy, he's a very cool guy. He's very hilarious. He's a very nice, genteel young man. And he's hilarious. I want to exaggerate that last one. Hilarious. Yeah, Robert Essex!
Stuff. Oh my goodness, why is it so tall? Fucking tall ass people. I hope a meteor hits the planet and all the tall people die.
Hey,
Me too.
We're tall back here!
Fuck you, tall.
What's wrong with you? What's
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? I love your fucking accent too, dude. Hey, Lou. I love your accent. I grew up in the Midwest, like I'm north of here. I grew up in the country, like up in the nowhere, right? And like I never knew when people would ask us, like when I'd go to like Mississippi and shit, and they would say like, you got a Midwestern, and you sound funny. Like I never was like, we don't sound like anything, but now I get it. Like I can hear it now. Right? But I never got it before. Like I never could do it. Like I never could hear it. Like I never. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. All right, so back to business. I got shit that I wrote, so I've been practicing. So I was like half asleep, and I was in that, that weird place you get where you're like really asleep, and your mind isn't thinking the best. But I was reading some stuff on the internet in that half sleep mode, and I realized that like North Korea is run by a dude who's like our age. He's like 28 years old, or I say our age is my age, but like he's like 28 years old, and he has a whole country to his person. And like, I can't believe that he would waste such a good opportunity. Like, I feel like if I had a whole country at my disposal, I would do something way better than like have everybody in fear. I'd have like country ride parties. Like we would just like have rave. Like it'd be like everybody go stick some fucking strobe lights and shit. Like we would just do shit like that. Like I don't even know what to do. Like it's like they don't have shit else to do. They're all sad and hungry and shit. Why not like turn it into like a party country or something? Or like every week, like I wouldn't even let other people in. It would just be like a club. Like it's like, nah, dude, we're banging in here in North Korea this week, motherfuckers. We getting fucking fucked up. We got P Diddy and Moet. Shit's gonna get crazy. If I had my own country, drugs would be mandatory. Not mandatory, but like suggested, like. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Whatever you do when you got home is cool. If you gotta go home and you gotta smoke a crack rock, go home and smoke a crack rock. That's okay. That's you. Do you. That's my country's motto is do you. Speaking of crack, I went back home and I visited some old friends in my old neighborhood. And I was hanging out with my friend, and we were chilling and hanging out, and I was like, I'm gonna smoke some weed, do you mind? And she's like, oh no, that's cool, I'm gonna do something too. And I go and I pack my hair up, and we're having a conversation. I'm not really paying attention, and I smoke my weed, and I'm all cool, and I'm smoking my weed. And then I hear her smoke something, and I'm not really paying attention. And I look over, and she's smoking a crack pipe. Literally. And I'm not even fucking exaggerating you a slightest little bit, but I look over, and she's smoking a crack pipe. And I was like, what? What's going on? I'm like, what's the deal? And she's like, oh, you were smoking your shit, I was going to get high too. And I was like, I thought... But you can't jump levels like that. That's fucked up. Like, I didn't know that. You gotta warn a motherfucker. You can't just start smoking crack. And when is it okay to smoke crack? And then she was like, oh, thanks for not judging me. Like, it washed off of her. She, smoked it, and I was like, wow. I was all flabbergasted, and she was like, cool, man, thanks for not judging me. And, tried to give me fist dap. And I gave her fist dap, and I kind of felt weird about it because, I haphazardly condoned her smoking crack. Because after that, I didn't even bring it back up. I was just like, all right, I don't know what to say about it. We'll continue to have this conversation. And I did, because I wanted to see if maybe, her thinking changed or something. But, no, it was just, ramblings, and, it wasn't even that bad. The crackhead wasn't that unpleasant. I thought it would be way worse. Fucking, oh, man. A lot of people have been, doing conspiracy theory stuff. I'm not, I like to think that I'm a logical and rational person, and when I come to conclusions of things, they have, some kind of grain and, some logic.
And I've been talking to a lot of people lately, and I've been hearing just a lot of chatter and people talking around when they're like, yeah, man, the government's like running shit, and they're secret motherfuckers, like, pulling the strings and making shit happen, and like, people really honestly think there's like dudes in cloaks and shit in rooms lit with candles, and like, Gregorian choirs in the background with like fucking torches and like druids and shit, like making decisions in the room. And even more, like, important, like, you know about them and you don't have a job. Like, you're an unemployed dude sitting at home and, like, not doing anything at all with your life. And these people are, like, the runners of the country. These are, like, the slickest, baddest motherfuckers on the face of the planet. But you, the guy sitting on the couch all day not doing a goddamn thing, playing fucking Xbox, has cracked the fucking code of the Illuminati and understands what their fucking agenda is. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. And if I was the Illuminati, I'd be like, if the Illuminati really does exist, I'd be really worried right now. If I was like, oh man, what the fuck? Our name is like everywhere. Motherfuckers are just like everywhere. And this is the worst secret sect ever. If everyone knows about it, and it's fucking horrible. I got maybe one more. This one's gonna be a regular joke, and I don't know if it's okay to tell what I'm gonna tell anyway. It's a family-friendly joke.
Yeah.
All right. Where we need. All right. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the faggot's house.
Hey!
Yeah, that's different. Knock knock.
Who's that?
The faggot.
The faggot.
No, I should have said the chicken, because that would have meant you were the faggot, right? No. No, right? If I say knock, we'll try it again. Let's reset. Let's go. We'll reset. We're in a good room. We're in a good place. I feel like we should reset that. I say knock knock.
Who's that?
The chicken.
The chicken who?
No, it doesn't matter because the chicken was coming to your house. See, I should have told you closer together.
Burn.
That's right, bitch. I'll get better at that one. I didn't want to fucking like tried it and it wasn't very good, but I've tried it. Okay. But that's it. I'm Robert Essex, y'all.
You did it, man. You did it.
All right, Robert. Anything on some fag stuff? It's always a good way to end.
Tell us your thoughts on like literature. Something about like
One more highbrow.
Yes, we got like.
We
got some elevated shit.
How did you wake up this morning?
I'll go up.
Are we in need of some? Okay. Okay.
I'll
Wait,
go up for like 2 minutes.
What's your name?
No, you're welcome to come.
Emily.
You're gonna come up, but do we have more comics?
I think I just made it.
Is that it? Okay. And your name's Emily? Yeah, you're welcome. Of course you're welcome. Oh, and of course there. Darius and Emily, and just gonna lay the land here.
Yeah.
No, that was okay. What was it? I forget.
I just gotta finish my scotch and my Coronas and I'm good.
Okay. What's your last name, Emily?
Bishop.
Emily Bishop. Okay. I'm just gonna tell one little yarn, and then we'll get. You know, there's been too much racist action. I mean,
I won't do anything like that.
No, I know you don't. I'm not worried about that, but I'm about to do that. No, I'm just kidding. I got one. You really love it. I'm kidding. I wouldn't. I don't use that word a lot. But it has nothing to do with that. But I got one racist joke. Tell that everybody. I found it on a Trivial Pursuit card. It happened to be quite racist, and I was quite appalled. Here it is. Why did Moses travel thousands of miles across the desert for 40 years?
Why?
Answer? he had a coupon for prune juice. Yeah, so that was on a card there. You know, I'm half Jewish and half Christian, so I could say that I'm half Jewish. If I had to choose, though, I would be Jewish, I think, because Christians, they have to know how to remember quotes from the Bible. Obviously, I'm not the kind of guy who remembers shit, and so, you know, I'm going to skip this. All right, I'll keep going. Okay, so Christians, you know, they got to memorize shit from the Bible. It's like, you know, and you know, page 237 in. I mean, I love Christians; they're great. But at page 237 in the new book of the old book, Psalm 11, you know, line 12. It says, "Thou shalt be fruitful." So, you know, eat your fruit. And shit like that. You know, they always gotta do that. As a Jew, I could just say, oh yeah, well on page 1 of the Torah it says everything because it's a scroll. Haha. Alright, a little levity goes a long way. And that was
A little Leviticus.
A little Leviticus. I like it. Thank you.
Numbers.
The
Bible pun.
Alright, I am killing time. Okay. I'm killing like who?
Cain.
Yes. Go. All right, we gotta stop this roll of Jewish puns and shit.
Jewish.
Are you
Jew.
able to do puns?
Am I able to do puns?
Oh, Abel.
Oh,
All right, rule of... Okay.
It's the weirdest.
There had to be...
Weirdest thing.
Rule of three.
I want to address something, but I'm a little hesitant to do so. I just, no, it's not the time. Let's keep this light. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great new performer that I have not seen, but she looks lovely.
Okay.
Ladies and, would you like to?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Emily Bishop, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not going to tell any jokes. I'm just going to sing.
Yeah, alright.
So they'll leave everything out and make everything just okay, I guess. Does anyone know anything about the music of jazz music?
Yeah!
Alright, well, okay. I'm thinking about singing Tangerine. Oh, Tangerine, she is all they claim, with her eyes at night and lips as bright as flame. A tangerine, when she dances by, senoritas stare and caballeros sigh, and I've seen toasted tangerine raised in every bar across the Argentine. Oh, she's got them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Oh, Tangerine, she is all they claim, with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. Oh, Tangerine, when she dances by, senoritas stare and caballeros sigh. Though she's got them all on the run, her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. That's my joke.
Emily Bishop, ladies and gentlemen, give her a hand. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. That was good stuff.
time.
So, that was great. I play a little clarinet.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Benny Goodman.
Yeah, Benny Goodman.
Yeah.
I play clarinet like Jimi Hendrix played the electric guitar. You know, might be why I don't get any sound out
Backwards
of
and
it.
sideways.
Killed it, Emily. You killed it. Killed the punchline on that one. You believe that I play the clarinet, for God's sakes? I don't play the fucking clarinet.
You said you were Jewish. Come on, man.
That's true. No, that was good stuff. All right, I tried to play that joke. Emily stepped on it, that's okay. But that was beautiful. Beautiful, Emily. Very well
Yes,
said. That was a beautiful voice. We needed that. That was an incredible joke.
You hit the punchline perfectly.
The punchline was hit.
Ping pow. You got it.
I believe it was a C minor. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do we have more comics? I think we do. Who has yet to go up and
Who's on the roster?
That's a good question. There is.
I believe it's you, sir.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Okay.
What's his
I
name?
don't see,
Number 19.
I don't see.
Number 19.
Spitilius Feet Jones? Spitilius Feet Jones. Is that your Spitilius?
Yeah.
Spitilius Feet Jones, ladies
Oh,
and
shit.
gentlemen.
Let's go.
Spitilius Feet Jones.
Hey, thanks. Ray Hollum, everybody. Ray Hollum. Ray Hollum, Mike Shapiro, Brian, Sweetie. People who went up, you guys are so delightful. This has been a joy as a human being, as a person on this earth. Thank you so much for tonight. It's been a fantastic journey. Thank you. Thank you for existing. Thank you for breathing air sometimes. Appreciate your usage of food. Because you're sharing with the rest of the world, because you don't eat it all. Thank you for that. What's up, people? It is a basement. That's what we're doing tonight. We're hanging out in a basement, fooling ourselves as if this is a show. But let me tell you, you fucking people, the show's on us. This is merely a basement. Velour.
No. Yeah, I got it.
Sasquatch. What is this made out of? Is that made out of Sasquatch parts? Felt? Velvet? Velvet? Velvet. This is good velvet. Where'd you guys find this? Where'd you guys find this velvet?
Amazon.
In the Amazon? Amazon.com? Woo! Find me a Yeti. We can talk then. On this velvet. Shit feels cool. It's like cold winter burst. It's like, not even a joke. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to explain to you. Cool. Whose satch is that? What is it?
That's my.
That looks suspicious. I'm gonna call the cops. All right. Straight up. You gotta go. What that do?
Game on.
It looks suspicious to me because I've never seen it before. It's a good idea. Call the cops again. What is going on? What is this? What is this?
Well, that's not mine.
What is it? This not yours? But you claim
Oh yeah, the
Ownership of the suspicious package.
the fancy messenger bag and the dirty towel. Those are mine. Pass them over here.
Really? You know this is yours.
I'm
You
built.
trying to clean everything up. Who do you think you are?
Mr. Big Shot.
Municipal work guy? Oh, I've never laughed at any of my jokes before. That was the only one. Kick a leg out to let you guys know it's the only time I want to do that. So you burn it in your head or something. It's crazy. Oh, velvet. Velvet. I need to be reminded how to mispronounce the real sayings of. Is this thing on? No. No? Can I?
Yep. Temporarily out of.
Can I mock
Keep
music?
touching it.
I think I might hear something.
Music is a song that you're making when you're pressing the buttons. Keys are white keys, black are white keys. Music. Is that cool with you guys? That's all right with me.
All right.
So, took some mushrooms earlier and gave some to Ray Hollop.
What?
Now I'm trying to make some music. White or black keys. Any key that will come on when I'm making music. Sometimes I ruin stuff. Go back over here then. Do this. I got the light. Look kind of cool. Seriously, the light look kind of cool. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna just walk back over here. Talk to you guys later in this basement. Meet you guys upstairs for beers. And shots. And more offerings.
Thanks, buddy. Did you really take mushrooms, dude?
No.
No. Not yet. I
Music.
know Ray didn't. Ray seems very lucid.
No.
We don't.
3-hour callback. The 3-hour callback.
That was genius, and I wasn't here for the beginning of it.
You guys set that up?
But I have but one question: is Ray sober or hired?
Totally tober, man. It's a 3-hour callback.
Get up here and bend over, Ray. We'll get to the bottom of it. No, I'm just joking. I really did tear through those chairs like, shit, it's my turn.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Old Becky, that's what I call her. I call her Backo the Explorer instead of Dora. I used to call her Dora the Explorer, but that Mexican got taken back by France. I don't know what to do about that. It's very litigious right now. I shouldn't talk about it. I don't really know what to do because the headliner was last, so.
Done.
Hey! Are we? Anyone who hasn't gone up who wants to?
It's John Cobb, dude.
Tim, do a couple minutes.
I don't know. We got a list, man.
Call the
Tim.com. Tim.com.
You
Tim.
do
it!
Oh my goodness! This next guy, he's a delight. He's a real charmer. He's a handsome little sprite. He's porked more babes than anyone ever.
Wow!
Is this still working? Cool.
Tim.com!
My fault. I forgot to sign up for my own mic. I thought I was on there. but I forgot to sign myself up. So I quit smoking weed, like Ray already said earlier, except this time I'm for real. I actually quit smoking weed except for when you offer to smoke weed. But I switched over to just vaporizing hash oil, and nobody has congratulated me for stopping to smoke. Nobody said, oh, congratulations.
Cool, bro.
Food tastes about the same because, if you smoke weed all your life, food is always going to taste great. If you smoke weed, it's not going to fuck that up at all. Smoking weed is going to not fuck that up. Smoking tobacco will fuck that up. I've never had sex before. Except for in high school, but that doesn't count. I was just learning. I'm still learning because I've never had that since then. And I was going to say something dirty.
Do it.
But I don't have any dirtiness because I'm a clean person. I've been to church before. I've been to church, except not recently because I said, I don't know how to do that. It's boring. It's what are you laughing at, asshole?
The mic's
The mic's fucking hilariouser than me. Hilariouser is a good word to use for this mic because, give it up for your host, Michael Shapiro and Ray Hall. I'm just going to pretty much wrap it up because I did all my jokes at another open mic earlier this week, like I was at Shuba's. Brian wasn't there for some reason, but Bill Cruz was in his place. I had a good set there, so fuck everything else. If I just do one good set a week.
In front of Bill Cruz.
In front of Bill Cruz, that's all I needed, because I almost got laid because of that set. Mostly because it was about, when you do a set about mostly gay shit, you'll probably get offered something by Bill Cruz, and that's what he did. I'm pretty much gay at this point because it would just take one gay guy to make me a gay guy. It would just take one hand job or blow job, whatever, rim job. I don't want to get a rim job from a guy. First rim job is from a guy. I don't even know if I like rim jobs. And it's from a guy. I would give someone a rim job. Probably not another guy on my first date experience. Because, speaking of shit, this basement was flooded yesterday, and it's a miracle that you're all here. Mother Nature was just like, cancel this. I'm calling you on the phone, I'm telling you, cancel this, asshole. Your basement is full of a metric ton of shit, and a lot of other shit. That's a euphemism for shit. And I said, fuck you, I'm cleaning it. Shouldn't take more than 5 hours, and it didn't. So here we are. It wasn't a big deal. I almost passed out a few times because there's a lot of sewage in there. A lot of sewage that just seeped up through the drain. Literally, that noise. And I had to use a shovel, a snow shovel, to clean it up because it's a solid. You can't just use a mop. So I cleaned it up. I poured it into a garbage bag. It made the grossest noise ever. It was the noise that was grossest about it. The smell, I could handle. I had to choose between smell and sight because I was wearing a surgical mask, and every time I breathed out, it fogged up my glasses, so I was blind. So I said, fuck the surgical mask. I guess I'm just going to get whatever disease is available from feces. Because, it's fresh feces, fresh sewage is raw sewage. It just means fresh. When they say raw sewage, it just means good quality sewage. Make good soup out of that. And so I cleaned it up. That's why we're here. I'm glad we're here because I booked a headliner, prior to that occurrence, and I was like, shit. There's a possibility this isn't even going to happen. I booked the headliner. Shit. But no, it happened, so thank you. This is episode 13 coming to a close. And give it up again for your headliner, Brian Sweeney. So thank you. We usually stick around in an after party bullshit like that. I was at Comedians You Should Know last Wednesday. They have an after party too at Timothy O'Toole's. It's a great show. I actually went out. Have you ever been there?
I'm sure he
Me?
No, I'm asking Mike though.
No, but I would love to go.
You should. Like, it's worth it. It's a good show.
Cheap drinks?
Huh?
Yeah. Is it?
Not really. Like, I think if you want to drink, if you're fine with old style, yeah.
The show's cheap.
But I'm not
The
either.
show's $5.
It's River North.
It's $5, true.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. So yeah, thank you guys. I don't know why I'm plugging the bigger show. Hey, new person. About wrapping up here for the after party. Fuck yeah, all right, thank you guys. Thank you guys very much.
Raymond! Raymond, come up! Come up, Raymond!
Yeah, come up one more time.
Timothy!
And say goodbye.
All right, grab that baby out.
Grab that baby!
Grab the baby.
That's how I was born. Grab that baby out! So, God darn it. Oh, Raymond.
What?
Thank you very much for having us. Thanks for talking about all the poop that was only moments ago flooding this basement.
Yes.
Raymond, come, you're not in frame. Come on.
Oh yeah, we're filming a movie. Forgot.
Thank you for
All
having
right.
us, Tim. I'll
Thanks.
definitely
Good
check out
job.
Timothy
Did you
O'Toole.
too?
Hey, I don't care. I mean, it's bigger than me over there.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Brian Sweeney.
See
Once
you
again, you
later.
were hilarious. Thank you very much, everybody, for being very funny.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dennis, for sticking around, seeing how the dude pools.
And him and everyone else who
What?
stuck around, yeah.
Nothing. Never.
Yeah, nobody
Well,
knows
yeah,
who
you
you're
just got
talking
her.
about. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What are they, introducing someone?
All right, David
I feel
Zilber.
like I just developed Alzheimer's. Oh,
I'll be Bootsy Collins.
Oh.
Ray, I'm not a joke.
yeah. Is that one more joke?
Yeah.
All
One more
right,
joke. All right.
One more joke for you guys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I got nothing.
Yeah, you do.
All right, all right.
Got something.
I'll end on
Oh,
this.
you got something.
Oh, we got
We're gonna sing a
something.
song.
We're gonna do a
We're
duet.
gonna do it
We're done.
You danced for your sister's wedding?
What's that?
You danced for your sister's wedding? I heard.
Oh, yes, I did. I danced at my sister's wedding. And yes, accompanied me on this. Danced at my sister's wedding. And
Let's just call her.
yeah. My sister got mad at me for dancing at her wedding. But Here Comes the Bride is like my favorite song. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?